Oh, I know.
But yet you're making her go.
Well, I mean, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not making her go. I've invited her. She doesn't have to go if she doesn't want to.
She said she didn't want to multiple times.
And that's what Francis told her. She's under no obligation to go. It was a request, not a
Ask her.
requirement. Huh?
I just asked her. I'm not going to sit there and, like, convince her. I'll ask her again to see if she's changed her mind. Probably, like, 2 or 3 days before, but if she hasn't, then that's fine. It's just an important thing for me, and I would like her there. So I invited her, but she does not have to come.
All right. Moving back 2 days.
Oh.
Because we already know what everybody else did. And a good portion of your time is spent with Quill working on this formula.
I'll probably be getting spell components for it. So I want to try starting to cast it on things.
Get the spell theory going. Now you
Yeah.
got to get the actual physical process.
Yeah. So I'll pick up I'll probably go to a blacksmith and just ask for all of their iron shavings.
Okay. They ask
Iron
how
dust.
much. Because they have.
How much do they have?
They could have quite a bit. But they usually, smells it all back.
2 bags.
2 bags of iron shavings. 2 silver.
Okay. Because I only need like a handful each time. And if I need more, I'll come buy more. I'll give them a few silver. And then I need a good outfit. And I'll go outfit shopping with Quill.
Okay. You go out to a tailor. Several tailor shops. What are you trying to get?
Oh, I mean, trying to get something that I would look like reputable to a whole bunch of wizards.
Okay.
And I will come in and ask, like, what do the wizards usually get?
You get a very blunt and plain answer that most wizards tend to get robes, things of the matter, looser clothing in some areas, as well as, depending if they are part of a school, they do have robes to rep that school.
Is it taboo to wear the robes that rep that school? Or rep that school of magic?
You don't get that.
Do that.
Yeah, you don't, if you did that,
Don't do that.
Our advertising, and they, like, look at you funny. If you're not part of an actual school, it's probably not the best idea to just fake it till you make it.
I'll ask. Well, you know what? That's my motto. So I'll ask what the Graviturge people wear.
So
I'll have them show me. Is it just robes, or is it a specific color?
So, what I meant by school is not just like a school of magic, like an actual school.
Well, I don't have an actual school.
And there's no like, I wear this exact thing for Graviturge. Because Graviturge and Dunamancy is a rare art.
It's looking to get the. You know what? I don't care. I'm not trying to. I want to be a wizard. I she's trying to like put up appearances, but she doesn't want to wear a robe. Um,
Okay.
so she's just gonna get. What is your nicest suit? Fitted.
Shoot.
I want it close to my body, no flow. Some flow, but none. Not really a ton. Not like a robe.
The tailor looks at you.
I clearly have no idea what I'm talking.
I can help you, but it's a process, darling. And then begins to take your measurements, sketch something out, and basically it turns into a form-fitting suit with easy access and to integrate your holsters to them.
My holsters are like a black leather,
Mm-hmm.
and I
They're doing
want kind of like a deep purple vest.
Yeah, they can accommodate to that. It will be expensive
Wow.
for that, and also you have the options of having it mended or mendable.
I would like it mendable. How
So,
expensive is this going to set me back?
well, base price is 10 gold.
Oh, okay.
Mending will be a 20 gold extra fee.
So 30.
30.
Not bad. I could pay 30 gold.
Yeah. For one of these suits. So,
Pay 30 gold.
yeah. It'll be done in a week.
Is that enough time?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool! I got my suit. I'll help Quill pick out anything that he wants to pick out.
Quill is very simple. He just gets a nicer
It's a
set
robe.
of robes. He actually has, because he used to be part of a school.
A scribe school?
He's a scribe, yes, but he took classes in Nidwall. They have a wizard school there.
What are his colors?
They're mostly blues, whites, and a little bit of like cream.
Interesting.
Yeah, like cream accents.
For the base of the suit, I would like it to be the blackest black that they have. Like, kind of like, I don't want it to, like, I want it to have a sheen, but not really. Like, kind of like a tux black, but not. I just don't want it to be, like, a regular black suit.
So it wouldn't be black, it would be a type of velvet.
Yes. Thank you for helping me with that. I was like, I want it to have a texture.
Yeah, don't worry.
Velvet's good.
Gotcha. It's velvet with like a midnight or nightshade like sheen when it goes across bright light.
Okay. I'm very happy with the suit.
Mm-hmm. Comes with boots rather than regular shoes.
Fine. I mean, I was probably going to wear the boots that I had, but I will wear the nicer boots.
I mean, your boots do like things, don't they? Or is that your boots?
I don't think those are my boots.
Nope, that's not your boots.
I have different boots for different people.
Yep, you don't have boots.
I don't have the cool boots.
You don't have neat boots.
Should really get those spider climb boots.
Everybody has them. Gallon has them.
Popular commodity. To really, get boots stitched into my feet.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's fine. Um, yeah, I'll get a to match the color of the deep eggplant kind of color of the vest. I'll get like a shawl thing that kind of like a scarf that the rich people wear to the movies or the opera. That's where they go.
You don't get like a
It's like a scarf type thing.
what is it called? The suit is integrated with not a doublet, but you know that poofy curl, like a fabric that's like an ascot.
Interesting. Okay, I'm fine with that.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know either.
But you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, the collar that old English people have.
Yep.
Okay, cool. That is fine.
Yep. Getting your shawl as well.
Yes, I just wanted it. I'm gonna be the darkest person in there, so that's my goal.
Edge wizard. Nice.
Ed Widger, yeah. I'm one of the only warlocks, so
Edge
gotta
wizard.
look spicy.
Yeah, look real spicy. Well,
But yeah, that's all I really have to do. That, and I gotta learn with Quill. So I've done my 2 days of things.
all right. Meanwhile, Akir, you're being led towards the hotel by Jack and a few other guards. We'll meet Bellows there.
Sorry, I have a frosty. I like chocolate ice cream.
If I run into them, I'm probably walking around at this point. So
We're up by the medium district.
Wait,
We're up by the mid district hotel, where Akir stays.
Yep, the upper mid district.
well, I would probably know where that is. I don't know why I would be going to see Akir. At
It was
this
because
time,
you want my help. You want my help with training.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah. It's like, hold on, we gotta go. Now that we've found our suit, we have to make our way.
I mean, all of you. Akir's been helping all of you guys with training when you do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'll be walking back to his hotel to do that training then.
Which is lovely. Which is technically the opposite direction of
Yeah, but
Bellows.
no.
Yeah, and because nobody knows.
Yeah, none of us have a reason to go to the library.
Nope. The records building.
The only people who would have a reason are Holson and Quill.
And
But
Holston
I'm trying to get you to help me.
Yeah, the Holston and Quill want to get into the High District Library where all the good shit is.
I've already been to this library. I know what's in it.
It's not shit you want.
Yeah.
So,
So, are you going to be at the mid district hotel or not?
And I'm looking for you to do the training.
Yep.
So yeah, probably you. I don't know where Bellows is. I'll look for Bellows later to tell her about my suit.
Well, you see me leading a assortment of guards.
Interesting.
with Jack.
I'll wave them down.
Okay.
Confused.
Down. Jack approaches, along with everyone else. Hey, Olsen. Long time no see.
Was this the time already?
Yes.
And I conjured a pocket watch to check the time.
It's, around 8:30 at night.
Apologies, Olsen. I got distracted with other duties.
All right. I needed to grab a whole bunch of things anyway. But no. We've already done some studying on our own, so we thought maybe we'd come to you now for the last bit. It's nothing.
Very well.
Something's just not quite catching.
Very well.
Why do you have all these
suit.
guards?
Oh,
We're about to.
vigilantes.
Yes. We're about to make a statement. Approach vigilantes, things like that.
Vigilant?
We have apparently some monster hunters that are hunting off reservation.
It's been quite a day. Turns out there are vampires within the guard, or at least one. We were part of an autopsy. Stuff like that. And I think... Oh, right. I think that Galen told Bellows to meet him at the library while we're inside my ring. So he's probably heading there. Coincidentally, there happened to be a couple of vampire hunters going there as well, but yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's head to the library, then.
What do we need to do at the library?
Well, don't we need to get Bellows?
Do we need to get Bellows? I thought it was you and Quill for training.
I mean, yeah, we could do both, but is she just at the library by herself?
I mean, Galen's going to go
Galen
with her.
Yeah, Galen was going to send her our way to the hotel.
Well, yes, but while we are traveling around, he got a message from her and told her to meet at the library. He forgot we were going to the police station. You know how he is.
You know, can't you send messages? Do you have that ability?
I used all my spells while I was talking to your dragon god.
Oh my god, why?
Because my lord demands that I at least attempt to influence trade with her.
Oh, you've attempted. Great.
Yes. We'll try again tomorrow.
Do I see a church nearby?
No, you're not in
There-
the church district.
Can I see a church with my eyes in a distance that I can walk towards?
You can roll me a survival or perception to find a fucking church.
I like how I just straight up said that Galen's going towards a bunch of vampire hunters, but Akira's too dumb to realize the correlation. I was counting on you.
Oh, wait, yeah, Halton's like, that's a bad idea. Really bad idea. And she's like, you have spending, right? Halton should just start walking to the library and then looking for the church, actually. Yeah, we should go this way, follow me. She'll take the guards.
Alright, let's go.
Oh god,
Don't forget that Galen doesn't have fucking armor on either!
Well, I got armor and spells, so let's go.
Yeah,
And you're
Galen's
also-
trying to be stealthy.
10 minutes away.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah,
I have,
I'll walk at a brisk pace.
Yeah.
Looking
double
for
time.
the library and now a church.
Wait.
Church
What did you ask? Survival and perception?
or perception.
It'll be perception. 16.
Okay.
Do I see any church steeples? I can hear those
You
bells.
definitely see the church district a wee bit away.
How much is a wee
Clerical
bit?
district. There it is. A church. Clerical.
They are churches. You're not wrong. Is it further to the library than it is to the churches?
It's about equidistant. Just not in the
Okay.
direction. It's
Okay,
like,
well, I'll be going to the library then if they're similar distances.
okay. Which library?
So you see, I'll look at
You've been told
I don't know-
the library.
I know where a library is because I've
Mhm.
been there. She'll kind of while she's like speed walking with Akira. Did he ever say which library he was going to?
There's only
At
really
all?
one here. It's right over there. You can actually see it. Point.
Hey,
Shit.
well, let's go here.
I mean, I don't see how this is relevant to our hunt.
She's gonna pick up Quill. She's gonna pick up Quill. It's a fast walk time.
Quill's just as fast as you.
No, he's not.
He walks 30 feet.
Only when he's flying.
Quill is 30
Nope,
feet.
30 feet
Well,
both ways.
You think of Aarakocra.
Aarakocra is also 30 feet both ways.
No,
He was
Aarakocra
25
is
'cause
20.
He has
Yeah, Aarakocra is 25 feet walking, 50 feet flying.
figured he was 25 because he has little legs.
Nope, hollow
Nah.
bird bones.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, no,
All
closer
right,
to
Hollow
fences to
Bird
us.
Boy.
I mean, you can pick him up if you want still, but you don't really need to.
I'm just gonna grab his hand and we're gonna just kind of fast walk,
Oh,
like those moms in the neighborhood.
Aarakocra are 25, yeah.
that is
How do you not know,
strange.
how do you guys not know that? They're
Well,
the
I
only
understand
creature.
Because we just thank
a
you.
little baby
Why would
owl.
I look at an Aarakocra, really?
I don't understand.
One, they're awesome.
Aarakocra is tall. They got long
Yes,
legs.
they
should
are
be able to
awesome.
make
But Owlin!
The reason is that Aarakocra are based off of hawks that are very slow. Like owls can still jump around and shit very quickly. Hawks cannot.
So
Hawks pretty much waddle everywhere.
Well, so do I. So
And also they sacrifice ground speed for faster movement speed or faster flying speed.
Pretty good flying seat.
but
It balances out. It balances them
we're-
out some.
we're headed to the library.
But
at a
Aarakocra
quick
was actually my
speed.
first. Aarakocra was my first race I ever played as.
You told me about that.
I
Yeah.
actually, yeah.
Got a
Okay,
nice
so-
suit. Got
Are you wearing
iron
it?
shaving. No. Got iron shavings.
She's just making the list and checking it off.
Bag.
All right, well, I guess we're gonna
Gotta
power
go
walk over
save
there.
Bellows. And Gallon.
All right, I guess we're power walking over there. However long they'll take.
With a power walk, it would take 8 minutes.
All right,
Good.
we'll
Good.
be there. Hey, Gallon, do you think you can live 800 rounds of combat?
You think you got this for 8 minutes?
800 rounds of combat really puts it into
Talking.
perspective, doesn't it?
Keep him
Oh, no.
talking.
Oh no, it's 80 rounds of combat. Do you think you can survive for 80 rounds of combat?
Just keep him talking.
For 80 rounds.
Keep him talking, keep him running. You can do that for 8 minutes, right?
Again.
I can certainly try.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Just love that fucking, like, fuck.
Wilson's got like a little cape that she wears. It's like flapping in the it's whipping in the wind.
I put myself in a bad situation.
You really did.
You
You
100%
really did.
fucked up.
I think Smart came along and helped him out. So you got a team coming.
Okay. So. Back at the library.
Oh no.
Ah, fuck.
Keep him talking, buddy.
As the hood is pulled back on this grayskin half-orc, seeing what can only be described as a layered mohawk that is been tied into braids going all the way down to about shoulder blade length on this half-orc individual. I heard that you had a small chance encounter with someone I know. Your friend here says your name's Gallon.
Yeah?
Shall we go inside to have a conversation? Bellows is like, shit. What did you do? Now, here's me as a little bit of faultiness. Does Bellows know?
Does Bellows know if I'm a vampire?
Yeah.
She does not know that, but she does know that I am something fucked up because of that were-raven.
Yep.
Yep.
She
So
knows
she
that
looks
I'm
at
not
you.
dead. She knows that I'm something weirder.
She looks at you and is like, "What did you do?"
I didn't do anything. It was all a misunderstanding. Listen, your friend had it wrong. Looking at him, can I tell, like, what is on his body? Is there any sort of, like, religious iconography or something?
Roll me investigation.
Oh, fuck. Reroll! I'm willing for this. 15.
15. You actually see some iconography, but it's not of a religious basis. You see what seems to be strange, sort of like, how do I describe this? An interesting geometrical shape that looks somewhat intersecting at certain lines. Now, when you look at it at different perspectives and focus and unfocus your eyes, the image somewhat changes, or your details notice embossings. But they look like a stylized sun and hammer.
Okay. I already went through your man's tests. He just got impatient when I said I would give him the ultimate test. I said that I would step out into the sun. Nothing he did, his test, nothing affected me.
And this is why we're gonna have a conversation in a public area.
I'm fine with that.
Because, first of all, I haven't met anything like you or anything suspected of you to not have that taint. That smell. That bit of corruption.
Do you sense that on me?
A touch, but it would be encompassing you. If
All
you
right.
would.
Alright then. Then let's have a talk.
After you, friend.
Where to?
Inside.
Which building?
He's pointing to the library.
Alright. I'll walk to the library. Oh,
Miss.
boy.
So, you enter into the library where you are sat down in a certain section away from other people.
Uh-huh.
And he is on the other side where you notice like he flaps back his poncho-like cloak, seeing that large metal and stone brick contraption with the indent, which looks like a cone fits in the center. So, You ran into Miguel.
Is that his name?
It is?
He wouldn't give it. But, I did. I did run into Miguel.
Good. That's good. So, Miguel is a little bit more old school. He doesn't have the affinity to suss things out.
Do you?
I have some. And I need you to roll me a... Wisdom saving throw.
Fuck.
14. Well, I'm going to say this now.
That would fail.
You feel like your thoughts are being shifted through.
Ah, fuck. Well, that's just not great.
Yep. It is not good.
So is this what you meant?
I mean,
I feel something.
looks over to his companion and like he nods. Luckily I have other resources. I don't want to, I guess you could say, be too unprepared. You gotta understand this line of work.
I can tell you I absolutely understand this line of work. Actually, you know, I've killed some.
Some is good. To what extent? I guess we have to ask the 3 questions.
Okay. And to what extent, I mean, some spawn. One time, more newer blood.
Okay. Now, excuse me. He pulls out a drink of water.
Okay.
Oh, you look a little nervous. You thirsty?
You know what? I am. I will take it and I will drink.
Yep, it's a little sweeter than water that you know.
Oh, is it?
It's a little sweeter.
Hmm. What is it? Can I smell it?
You can.
Well, what is it then? Let's see. 16.
You smell herbs as well as other sweet yet a little bit pungent minerals in it.
Do I recognize these?
Due to the fact that you have ceremony. Yeah.
Okay.
This is a high potency compared to your regular holy water.
Oh.
But yeah, it's holy water.
Okay. And I will hand it back to him. Thanks.
He like slightly purses his lips and looks at his partner. All right. So, how many have you killed? We got down to that. How many have you turned? I don't think you have the ability to turn people. But I could be far wrong. Am I wrong?
Uh, don't know how I would turn people.
All right, all right. How many have you drained? Humans, orcs, the moral, the morally, well, he raises his fingers, says innocent.
And do I still feel him worming in my mind?
Yep.
So he knows the answer. Because when he says that, that would be the first surface thought.
Mm-hmm.
So I will say, I'll be truthful because I fucking know he's in there. 13.
13.
Long time ago.
Okay.
Before I had any semblance of control.
So now you're controlled.
Yeah, I'd say that I am. I'm getting there.
Looks over at his partner. All right. A man is allowed to make mistakes.
No, hold on. I can feel you in there. And you know how I feel about what I did.
I'm not in there.
No?
He is.
Oh. Then he knows.
Mm-hmm.
That. And Gallon does, like, get a bit choked up here. But, I feel nothing but guilt whenever I think about that. And that before I hurt another innocent person, I would cut my own head off.
Looks over. Well, that is interesting.
Like you said. I do believe in redemption, but I don't know
Nah.
if I can fully make up.
You've been truthful so far. There are things that, well, first of all, you found us.
I did.
So that was interesting. First of all. Second thing, I gotta wonder why you found us. You know,
Because a lot of people were churning up dead in weird ways, and I, with a particularly pointy end in their chest, just completely caved in. And as I point to his hammer, and then I say, and the people that you killed, they were vampires.
it's there's no need to beating around the bush about it. They are A-type. But they're more like parasites. More ghoulish in nature.
The guard you killed. He had fed on rotten flesh.
Indeed. You wouldn't happen to know any other of the like.
None of their like. If you want a monster, I can point you in a direction.
We don't need monsters. There's plenty of them, and we'll find them all. Eventually. And it's at this moment you would realize that the connection has been dropped from you.
Okay.
You don't feel like your thoughts are being unveiled.
Alright.
And we only hunt specific monsters.
Oh, yeah?
The demons of man.
Oh.
And beast don't necessarily, interest us.
What does interest you?
First of all, anything that has to do with this right now, because this is our main focus. You are not. You are just a bonus.
I'm a bonus?
Yes.
So would
That's
you make
what we
it?
were. Casualty of our crusade.
I'm a casualty. So you've made up your mind then?
Depends on what type of casualty you want to be.
What does that mean?
No, I cannot speak for Miguel. He is higher rank than I am, and he leads this group. But I can speak for honesty and character, and the fact that you only have an inkling, a sliver. Your heart still beats. You can hear that. Though it may beat slow, steady, still beats. Your face is flesh, and you're too damn stupid to be an elder. Either stupid or brazen.
Kellen kind of like looks at the floor a little defeated for a second, but then regains composure.
Now, you want to prove yourself and make sure that you stay alive in the manner of you are. There's a few things you can do.
Lay 'em on me.
One would not be pleasant. You become a willing participant and fugitive. Or, not fugitive, captee?
So, torture,
Um,
experimentation.
More so, what makes you tick? Why are you the way you are? That sort of thing. Don't think you like that very much. Or am I mistaken?
No, I can say I prefer not being tied down to a table.
You think it would be a table? That's fine. Number two is that you try and outrun me. And I get you.
How many options are there?
There's three. I think you'll like this last one more pleasantly.
Okay.
With your heightened senses or your particular set of skills, you help us find the creature that's making all these leeches, corpse eaters. And then we present it to Miguel in the daytime.
You know, that does sound a lot better, actually.
I thought so. That's why I came up with it myself. I'm not old-fashioned, but I am careful.
That's
It's how you survive in this world. Now, words are pretty. Words are nice. And you've been truthful so far. I don't feel like you have the means of actually telling a lie competently.
little do they know.
Well, that's persuasion.
No, I have a +5 to deception.
You have a +5 to deception, but can't get that +10 or the other additional.
Yeah. Persuasion's much better with that.
Yeah. So,
Well,
I'll make sure that Miguel doesn't come into this my little loop. My job is done up here. His is down there.
You know, how come you guys aren't sanctioned?
Because there's something that has invaded the guard. And specifically hiding from us. We just go deeper underground. What sense does it make to announce yourself against your quarry?
Can understand that.
See, if you were in this business as a monster hunter, as you seem to claim to be.
I will. Can I reach into my bag real quick?
Sure.
I will pull out my journal, and I will just open it up, flip to the pages, and just show him my notes.
Takes it, skims through it. All right. Somewhat amateurish, but got quite a bit of few entries here.
Been
Gives it back to you.
doing it for a few years now. Thank you.
Pulls out a black book from the inside of his jacket. Keeps something portable. Right, small. Big book like that. Wear you down. Utilize your resources. As he, like, gestures to the rest of the library.
Okay.
So, Gallon.
Yes,
Has
sir.
looked to Bellows. She don't know, does she?
She.
I can, like, looking at you like, the fuck?
Yeah. No.
Just like with the biggest fucking like, the fuck, my guy.
She had. She had some idea, but nothing like this.
Well, I'm sorry to take your secret out of the bag, but
I was gonna tell her soon, actually. So.
oh, and look at you. Either way, I guess it'd be rude to not introduce myself since I know your name, but you don't know mine. I'm Gideon.
It's nice to meet you, Gideon.
So, what do you know? And as we go back to the other group,
We're just a walking.
just walking, you approach the library. Nobody's outside.
How many guards do we have? I'm not
3.
bringing this whole guard battalion in here.
3 in total. That's including Jack.
But I'll tell Jack he can come in. I'll walk
Hold the
in.
line in the back and front. And they split out. Okay.
I'll walk in and then just like kind of quietly just like look around, see if I see Gallon or Bellows.
So let's go inside. And you definitely don't see them outside. So going in is a different matter. Roll me persuasion or investigation.
So good at both. I am going to not ask at all and just look around.
So it's not very hard. You guys know your way around a library. You
So
ask
many
some
words.
people. You follow the Dewey Decimal System until you go to public records, where Bellows looks uncomfortable. Gallon looks blank-faced as you see a gray-skinned half-orc with a long braided mohawk and a guy with a hood up currently talking to them.
Nope, those are the Urjaks, those are the Vigilantes. 2 of them, anyway. What are you wanting to do?
actually get a better look? Is there a way to get a better look at the guy with his hood up without making myself known?
That would be a stealth, and then followed by a perception.
Just in case they get spooked and run. I can have faces. Ooh, stealth not so great, but I'll try. 20.
20.
Perception. 15.
15. He's not trying to obscure himself too much. Be shady. You see guy in his mid-20s. Stubble, short hair, bifocals on the edge of his nose. Not insanely like striking or strong features. Pretty average looking. Seems to be what could be only described as palming what seems to be an orb. In his like cross-armed fashion, which seems to on the inside have some sort of twisting function with a gem that seems to be pulsing outwards slightly with a very dim light.
Do I know what that is?
You can roll an Arcana.
Okay. Okay.
Seems to be some sort of arcane focus.
Okay. So he's probably a magic user. I'm just gonna pretend, to go back around, walk some ways away, get in Gallon's eyesight. Just look like I'm looking for some books on whatever public records are there.
Alright.
I'm just gonna blend in for the time being.
Roll me deception.
Akir can do whatever he wants.
I cast message, point at a gallon. Do you need help?
Can I reply without talking?
You have to have a verbal component, so no.
Well, yes, because only I can hear it.
Oh yeah, that message is worded that way.
You may only hear it, but he still has to move his mouth.
Yeah. Which, yeah, plenty of time to do while he's reading the book.
It's a whisper, so.
And I'll just say, I'm fine.
It's my deception. I couldn't find it. But
He said he's... Jack, he said he's fucked.
No, I said fine.
Oh.
Jack was ready with his fucking revolver. Somebody's gonna learn today.
I think it's gonna be Jack that learns today. I don't want to get him hurt.
So he says he's fine. So
Yeah, I suppose those are vigilantes, still lawbreakers and illegal use of magic. So, what do you want to do?
well, first off, we're going to approach. Hopefully, you'll have my back.
I've made myself.
Over at Holson, just trying to play nonchalant. And if you don't, I'm guessing they will. So yeah. It's
Olsen's just pretending. She's like, hopefully Gallon or Bellows or literally anybody looking this way can see me and recognize that it's me.
Boy, oh boy, do I have some interesting thoughts.
Francis
can't
in his
read 'em.
room. I can't shake it. I have a bad feeling. Saying, hey, Em.
God.
Yeah. Hey, Em. What are you guys doing? I'm just curious.
Just playing cards. They're fucking stacking cards like it's a card house.
I can't respond with the sending stun, so Francis just goes, and continues on his work.
Well, I'll follow Jack's lead because
Love
it's
it.
sort of his show.
All right. So, Jack approaches. I'm guessing you're the ones creating a mess in my town. We are aware of your situation and would like you to come with us.
Hey, Jack.
Yes.
I don't know if this means anything to you, but I think I can vouch for him. He does have the same abilities to sense undead that I do. It seems.
Irrelevant. They're still breaking the law.
Indeed. Gideon just like looks over his shoulder with like a very charming smile. Now, officer, the law.
Ourselves.
Yeah.
Just in case I gotta cast one at this man.
Are you preparing something?
No, I'm just looking. I might cast Create Bonfire in the library. Who knows?
Okay.
Maybe counterspell if
I
he's
won't.
about to cast suggestion.
Yeah, no, that's why I was like, I'm looking at him.
Yeah.
I'll cast Counterspell if I got to.
Now, due to the nature of one of your guards being the way it is, I don't think your law really applies.
Irrelevant. Law of the town is applicable to the town.
It is. But what happens when it gets twisted?
That is not for us to worry about. Let the lawmakers focus on the law.
Indeed. You are to come with me to the station and reveal your quarry and also be registered. We will aid you in whatever is necessary, but you cannot. I cannot abide this vigilantism. Gideon looks over. I fully understand. As he gets up,
Jack. Can I talk to him?
you can
Can I
talk
talk-
to him at the station. After we have everything. Oh, I'm not going to the station. Instead, we can go to the room we're staying. A lot more private, secure. Hell, we'll go in teams of 2. But officer, you have rats in your station. And I'm pest control. And
You've been
he
holding
is
us
going-
out for a while, haven't you?
That's Halson's thinking the same thing. She's like, alright.
Gallus be like, okay, buddy, but also,
Right, somebody's
Jack,
trying to be Clint Eastwood out here.
Jack, I hate to say that he's right. But there is something bad going on. And it is, as we've seen, in your force. We do need to find whatever creature is churning these people.
Jack scratches the back of his head. Shit. All right. Anything hinky? It's over. And Gideon puts his hands up. Very well. Looks over to you. Gallon. Come on, young blood. Let's get to work.
Go on, pest control.
And he takes the lead.
I'll stand up. Okay.
Belos is kind of like, what the actual fuck?
As soon as they walk away, I just turned around. I say, I will explain everything.
You bet that.
I'll put up my...
I thought we were coming here to enforce the law, Galen. We cannot abide vigilantes. Do not be so easily swayed in the future.
As they walk by, I'll put up my book and kind of side in with them. Won't
Alright.
make my presence known. I'll just kind of blend in with the group again.
Okay. So, you all start to move as a group. Jack takes those 2 guards that he requested, and you head to that hotel, where you're taking up to the near top level of a large dolly system. To what seems to be a large suite. Opening the door, Jack tells the 2 guards to wait outside, and the rest of you follow through. Eventually, you're noticed. All of a sudden, there's just no way.
Yeah, no, I'm not pretending. Not pretending to be hidden anymore. But she's like, just in case I needed to. I'm not hiding in the group. I'm just blending in with the group at this point. I'm not trying to hide. She'll put her book up and just kind of fall in, essentially.
So, you enter in. It's a fairly nice room. And then you notice the bedroom, which is strewn with weapons. And what seems to be a makeshift blackboard.
Good. Nice arsenal.
There's multiple knives, tinctures, things like that. Even a little, what seems like a poisoner's station.
Oh.
You only notice because the amount of nightshade powders as well as thick tonics.
Okay.
With application brushes. Well, welcome to Mikasa. At least for the time being. So, gentlemen and lady, what would you like to
I say
One
pen
lady
bells.
here.
Oh yeah, there are 2 ladies.
More than one lady here.
looks around? Oh, I didn't notice the little one in back.
Little.
You are small.
I'm reasonably sized. It's not my
And
fault. You're all
everyone in this
giant.
fucking room beside the caster is fucking huge, and also Jack. Jack is 5'11", and everybody fucking here is above 6'3".
5'10". I am 5'10". I am 1 inch shorter than Jack.
You're short.
6'4".
Yeah, everybody else is
It's
besides.
because Francis isn't there. This is
Yeah.
why you need Francis.
Oh my
You
god.
must be the minute
gotta-
character.
Oh,
Quill's here.
Quill's here.
Tiny man.
Quill doesn't count. Quill's an NPC.
Apparently, the both of the casters just gotta be the shortest ones. We gotta be able to hide, you know?
Yeah, the other caster seems to be 5'9".
All int casters are short. It is just how it is.
There's the laws of the land here.
I'm a tall int caster than if it's 5'9".
Just because they're 5'9" doesn't mean that's the average for casters.
Well, also I'm a caster, so what does that make me?
I said intelligence casters.
You bastard.
I'm a
You
charisma
did say
caster
it.
as well.
You don't count your multi. So, as he begins to sit down, here's my paperwork. We were going to turn it in after the job was done. Obviously, that's not happening. But unfortunately for you, best option is to let this slide through the cracks. At least for now. I know you have a duty to this city, but we have a duty to all that live in this area, as well as possibility of people that are living in other countries. If
Does
this
your-
creature goes free.
Does the organization have higher standing than local law?
It varies to time, but we do have not immunity, but a certain level of understanding, and also, I guess you could say, authority that sometimes supersedes the laws of towns and cities. Hunting accursed creatures that tend to make more of themselves in rapid succession, if left unchecked, as well as disrupting the local population, political structure, so on and so forth, rising of monsters, isn't good for anyone. Am I wrong? Jack
No.
looks
I don't know
annoyed,
if I
but
I don't know if I believe you.
yeah. You don't have to believe.
We just got back from a massive onslaught of monstrosities from other realms. Feywild, the Shadow Realm, Shadowfell. Undead and Fey
FFA
alike.
is more correct.
And somehow, you were not there. As multiple cities and towns were razed.
So,
Where was the organization then?
let me put it this way. We can't solve everyone's problems. We're not meant to. We solve specific problems. You have a tool, you utilize it for that mission or objective.
Would you not say that the destruction of half a dozen homesteads are more important than a few ghouls?
That's interesting to say. If that were the case, where's the army? Where's the rest of the Adventurers Guild? Why are they? I notice some of y'all have your badges. You were there to clean up.
I was there by
I'm
circumstance.
so sad that Francis isn't part of this, because he'd put this guy in his place.
I was there because of circumstance.
Yes.
We
My
all
God
look.
told me to be there, so
It was luck
Sir.
that I saved all their lives. Where you
Sir.
hid away here, hiding from the law.
So you're saying it would be better to announce our presence and let a very dangerous, infectious creature, run away.
If you're good enough for your job, it should not be a problem.
You s- I don't want to not defend Akir, but I've also noticed flaws in Akir's argument.
Yeah, no, Gal's gonna speak up. Yes,
Yeah,
Gal
yeah.
has to speak up.
Thing was, like,
You can like
It's not
this
always
man's watching Holston
bad.
just like oh.
it's like, you're a straight arrow.
Everything Akira has done has been sanctioned by his lord. And he has always succeeded.
It's not always that simple here. Sometimes we do have to, sorry, Jack, work outside the law.
You know, also when we were in the town with the Shadow Fae, because the real Shadow Fae.
And also,
Not only did we let him get away,
yeah, shit.
but we also had to break a few laws.
What law
I
did we
just-
break?
Blending in. We broke into someone's home.
You broke into someone's home?
We all did.
It looks like I'm not the only one that's bad at my job. Apparently.
Horson, what the hell?
Listen, Akir,
Be honest. Be honest.
Akir, these creatures.
Be straight and narrow.
It's not that easy.
Some of these creatures
They
are.
are.
Jack
Then how
looks
come they
over.
never succeed? Every story is about their downfall.
I can tell you that some do.
We watched that man.
And that Galen gets really fucking serious when he says that.
They will fail. They always fail.
Succeed.
No.
If we make them fail.
Exactly.
And sometimes the law is on their side. Sometimes they have all of the power.
Somebody's speaking from experience.
Elsie's like looking down and like twiddling her thumbs while she's listening to Galen like get on his
You
like
can't
pit
sacrifice
stand.
what you are to take down something evil. If you get down on their level, then you are no better than them.
I'm not
And that's how you
sacrificing what
die.
I am.
I am not dead yet, Orc.
Yet is the issue.
I distinctly remember us all falling and him still standing. But
That is true. Akir was the last one alive.
Yep.
I will say
Have you ever faced a creature like I hunt?
Look, everything that's based on everything I learned, it's just almost the same exact thing as the UNT. You can turn others into UNT, consumes flesh and blood, evil society.
These are stronger.
How?
He's not too far off.
come on,
There is
gee.
Stronger than a seven-headed snake god.
Well, you're talking about a fucking god at that point.
It's the man.
These creatures, though.
As far as I am aware, they are as evil as the UNT and can be defeated the same as such. Except, I don't know how they handle magic. UNT, hard to touch with spells.
Church magic doesn't do too hot with them, or well, they don't do too hot with it.
yeah.
And we happen to have a paladin.
Hi.
Looks at you.
I just waved to Gideon.
Well, I'd be very interested to know your oath.
I think
I'll tell you
I think he's the oath of kicking ass. You should really see Galen fight. It's a wonder.
We'll see. So,
He cut the legs off of like a horse, like all four with one swing. It was mad.
impressive.
Yeah, it was the undead horse hunt master guy that was ruling the undead armies to the east.
He stole his horse.
Stole his horse.
I did steal his horse.
But the point is, not everything is rigid.
My point is that you don't need to give up what you are to succeed.
Oh, I don't ever give up. Lots of people don't give up what they are. They're just a little different than you.
Jack looks over and like is just like thinking about the entirety of the fucking Dean Chaplin arc.
I definitely did some things that were not great
Is like
in that arc.
looks over at Akir. They're not wrong. But the safety
I did what
of
I needed
people-
to succeed.
That often leads down dark paths.
It's a difficult balance.
At least I could. I mean, I could see pretty far down dark paths, so I'm pretty okay.
Was that a fucking Neurao joke? Jesus.
Yeah, it was.
No, she's playing to her race.
I'm the only one. I'm the only one who could say it. She'll cut somebody down if they say something else.
Well, Hurlson prefers to slink in the darkness. I prefer to illuminate it.
You'll go blind like that.
No.
It's true.
You blind
When I
the
have the
things
sun, I
that
go
hide in
blind.
the dark. Exactly. You blind the things that hide in the dark with light. You don't need darkness to fight darkness.
Well, they didn't even notice I was here until I walked into the front door.
That's because they weren't looking for you.
He has like his fist over his
Like-
mouth, like looking at you like sweet summer child.
Akir's not wrong.
He is
Not right either.
not right either, but he's not wrong. It's just the gray is very much black and white coming from Akir's mouth. At least
Yeah.
your interpretation. So.
I mean, that happens with a lawful character. He's clearly lawful.
Oh yeah.
But,
Okay. So, what do you know so far?
yeah, you want to work with stuff?
Hardly anything
There's
because your people
Jack
are refusing to
talking?
work with us.
I never
Oh,
said
is that Jack?
refusing. We were just delaying the inevitable, I guess. Seeing how far we could get on our own.
Before
Yeah,
you guys
just-
came, he actually offered me, well, to help him find who did this,
Exactly.
who's churning these people.
We were doing that anyways. Why does
Yeah.
it need to be an offer? Were you gonna give up on
mean-
it?
No,
Let's just say he has a personal stake in this matter.
Yeah, we all know.
Yeah.
No, what?
We know.
Jack
looks over.
Well, I'm not elaborating.
Yeah,
Jack's
we
like,
know.
"Ooh, I don't.
You son of a bitch.
I learned
I
about
was,
like 2
I
hours
was
ago.
the
It was
last
great.
one to know. What?
Yeah, I learned
I
like
was
2
the
hours
first.
ago.
I was the first to know. I kept it to myself, but
Yeah. I'm not.
it's not my secret to tell.
Gallon's getting real uncomfy with Jack in the room.
Jack like looks over. It's like,
If Jack knows what's good for him, he'll keep his mouth shut.
Don't worry,
Jack's
Gallant's just
in this
Don't worry.
situation. That's all I can think he's thinking.
don't worry, Gallant's just infected with the silver dragonborn, whatever.
what?
Are you happy now?
What?
Look at him. He's pale as silver. He's silver dragonborn. Congratulations,
Rose to
Gallant.
me.
I have color in
Yeah,
my
I think
skin
you
now.
could have told Akir anything, and he would have believed you. You didn't have to tell him the truth.
He friend.
I
friend.
friend.
Bellows looks over. You asshole.
I'm sorry. Wait, who's she saying you asshole to?
You're not
You.
saying it, but the look is
She's
fucking.
probably saying it to everyone because she's like, I sit here and sleep every single night.
Next to
Wait
this
from you,
fucking
and you
guy.
didn't say anything.
The weird thing is that Quill knew before she did.
No.
Quill is roomie with me, though. And also, Quill is the
thing
first.
is like Kieran knows before she does.
We're getting
So
off
that's
topic here. We're getting off topic here. What do we know about these things? I don't know. There were ghouls making more ghouls. I'd like to eat human flesh. We were told we were going to kill them.
Okay.
Fireworks.
Oh, it does?
Does it though?
Yes. Things that regenerate can only regenerate when a flame. Can't come back with their ash.
See, I'd agree with you if this was a normal circumstance, but as you know, you saw cadavers.
I've killed my fair share of undead. They never rise again once you light them. I've killed ghouls.
They have
Barely
Banshee.
stronger than a ghoul.
They have
I killed
ghoul-like
ghouls.
tendencies.
I
Doesn't
killed a
mean they're
banshee
ghouls.
once. Some sort of demon thing.
Interesting, a banshee.
It was not a good encounter. I was one of the few people that didn't get killed by its whale.
So, that's lucky of you.
Skill.
Luck. Skill.
I knew it was coming.
Same things.
Is it?
Just different perspectives.
You don't train for luck.
Yeah,
You-
but you sure do hope for it.
Yeah, fucking Trovik did.
Horson, you train for luck, yes?
Just
Flashbacks.
say yes. She's like,
Flashbacks.
so
All right.
so much luck.
So,
So much luck involved in your life.
Jack. You think you can delay that?
Wasn't
for
my
me?
rich parents at all. Just luck.
Looks over at Jack. I can delay it up to 2 days. 2 to 3 days before this goes in. Well, looks like we have to work fast.
You could work faster if you tell Jack what you know about the rats. Mr. Pest Control.
Not your typical things. Like walks and goes into the bedroom, pulls out the board. Everybody needs to drink this. And like tosses a canteen.
I sniff it.
Is it?
Smells herbal.
Do
I
I?
don't like.
Is
Sorry,
it the
I don't
same?
like tea.
Is it the same thing
Yep.
I saw?
It's the same canteen.
Guys, just drink it. It's holy water.
Sorry, I don't like tea.
It's not.
Holy water is just tea
Drink
that's been
it?
flavored by silver.
I'll drink it.
Can't argue with that one, I guess, Akir.
I mean, looks like you're already turning blue there, buddy. That's a
Yeah,
little
that's
bit
because of my. That's because of my patron.
Who? Who looks so? Drink it.
Feel any
drink it?
different if I drank it?
And nothing happens.
As long. Ugh, I hate tea.
It's good for you.
So is water. And wine.
It's mostly water.
Fine wine.
All tea is flavored water.
Wine is not flavored water.
Some people would call that a sin, Wholesome.
And lettuce
Shut
is
your-
crunchy water. Let's
Shut your
get
mouth.
to it.
Nobody needed to hear that. You're on my shit list now, Orc.
Oh, it's it.
Celery has more water than lettuce. Crunchy water.
God.
And
Right,
like
well, I
Bella's
drink
like,
it. It's also gonna.
Might as well be water.
Sorry, drank some.
And we are like 70% water. I am just fleshy water. Do you think Francis is 70% water or like 90% water?
What's
So
a
short,
Francis?
so
A gnome.
He's a very good mechanist. If you need not magical means to kill your foes, I would go to him.
Interesting. Yeah, you're definitely 70% water. And you might want to keep that stuff in you. Or else you become a juice box. For these.
What is
ghouls.
with you in these weird idioms?
They're fun. You also throw people off.
Kira's good with idioms.
Just because it has the word idiot and it doesn't mean I'm good with them.
And he goes over to the door. You two. Jack, would you like to give the order? And Jack, sighs. Drink the water.
Quill, did you drink water?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Vampire.
That's what's good for him.
Vampire owl.
And
So
Powell.
fucking adorable.
Until the fangs
want it.
come from out of the beak.
I know, it's so cute.
Or
a vampire
does
owl. It would be like the fucking vampires from The Strain. Their tongue just shoots out.
Oh, true. Like a hummingbird almost.
wraps around their fucking skull. Anywho.
Right now. Cat on you, so it can eat you with one bite.
Be like one of those hug barrels.
1, a 2, a 3.
Fuck that owl.
Fuck, you should say fuck that owl.
Yep.
Yep.
What did the owl do to you?
How dare you?
You know what? I got strong feelings for him. They're
What did he
not good.
do? What did he do to you?
He's a liar and a cheat.
I mean, yeah. He just straight up steals the lollipop, but, you know...
Wait. He would
Exactly.
only be a cheat.
A liar,
He would only be a cheat if you won
and a
something
thief.
out of figuring it out. Was there
He
a
did.
prize
He won
involved?
the
He
lollipop.
won the lollipop, man! That was that kid's, and he just wanted to know how many it took!
And that kid was butt-ass naked. The lollipop was all I had. It
Close.
took his life savings from him.
I
Is
mean,
that kid also a
essentially, yeah.
vampire?
Well, I'm going to say this once. That kid should not have been traveling through the dark forest.
Naked.
No.
I mean, what did he talk to? He talked to like a squirrel and a beaver or something before the owl?
Okay.
He fell into the
Other
face.
things. That's what happened.
Should get back to the game.
Hey, this is a future adventure we're going on. We're gonna have to find that kid his lollipop. Fight the dire owl.
Oh, God.
Fucking ghosts. How many licks does it take to the center of your brain?
Oh god, no. I keep the thing protected with a hard shell. It can't grow anymore.
I'd say at least 8.
God,
That's
from
the theory.
experience.
Munch, 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 munch.
Shit, it was
Gal-
7.
If Gallon got like a nat 20 on his fist, it'd only take one, just right through the skull.
Huh?
Just fucking Gallagher's his own face.
So, are either one of the guards going to be a vampire?
Oh, that'd be fucking
I
crazy.
don't think so. It'd be wild.
Or whatever the hell this sub-van... Are they all going to be Nosferatus?
So they're not Nosferatus. I have things for that.
I just think that'd be fun.
These are something weirder, I believe.
They're strange. And you're in correct assumption that only one of them drinks the water.
Oh, no.
One doesn't.
Get his shins, Gallon.
Yeah, I immediately use my
Which
divine
one?
sense when I see him not go for it.
Yeah, which one doesn't?
The guard on the left.
And is he undead?
Yep.
I'm fucking going after him.
I'm gonna throw a dagger right at him.
Oh no, I'm not throwing a dagger at him. I'm gonna stop him. We're not gonna kill him yet. We're gonna interrogate him.
Oh,
I cheer you on.
dagger's gonna
Go.
kill him.
We're
I cheer you
gonna.
on. Go, Galen, go. Okay, that's all you get from me. If you don't succeed after that, it's your fault.
Oh, it's turn order.
It's gonna be turn order.
No, I'm throwing
Sure.
that fucking dagger.
I just realized I can't touch my Akir token.
You shall not touch it.
I was trying to add myself to the turn order. I can't. Thank you.
Gotta zoom out. Where is my token?
Galen's ready to fight.
Why the fuck is there 2 gallon?
What?
Because why not?
There's only one
You
Galen
mean-
for us.
There's only one
Okay.
gallon for me.
There was a 2 gallon and he was at 5.18.
I'm at 18.13.
Do.
Yeah.
Initiative 9.
Holston's caught off guard.
Well, I had to find a dagger. So that's
Yeah,
but I
she
just
usually,
keep on
she
my
usually
person.
uses the sword. She went, fuck.
I need something to throw. I could have shot him with an Eldritch Blast, but no, my first thing, gotta throw a metal weapon.
My first thought was dagger. Something he might be immune to. Who knows?
Guess we'll find out.
Good thing is that I still have chill touch, and if he's undead, that gives him disadvantage on attack rolls.
Does Francis want to use Bellows?
We'll see.
Was at
Like,
14
he
HP
lives.
for
We'll see if we
no
get
reason?
there.
What did you do, Holson? You and Bellows might have had a hell of a night out. She's at 14 HP.
You can go up with Bellows. Apparently she's going on dates with everybody, though.
Hey, that's your own fault for backtracking.
Also, she did mention to Francis that she's going to paint the town red.
Mm.
What?
You know, you're gonna paint the town red.
Track. Hey, you know what people go on?
You know what? I'm gonna.
Here, I don't even remember what I said, honestly. I was so flustered that I said date that I was like, I blacked out immediately.
Well, you know, paint the town. I actually had to look it up because I forgot what it meant. It means go out and enjoy oneself flamboyantly.
Oh, paint the town red.
Is there a battle map, or is this just theater of the mind?
Theater of the mind.
A vampire? Question?
Question. You put it in like
Yeah.
quotes too. Quotes? Vampire? Question.
Has a +3.
The itch on Francis' neck about the uneasiness just won't go away. For some reason, his hair is standing on end.
Blue is just gonna go after me. Or on my turn order.
Francis rubs his hands through his hair to grease it down again. There we go.
Yeah,
I like how Gideon has just been looking at this weird slime cat that I have, and he has not said anything.
Well, it's underneath your jacket always, I think. Right?
it's mostly underneath your jacket.
Yeah, he
No
snakes
collar.
around my neck. I have a slime cat collar.
And remember, blue can change his pigment. Just took a while.
He's
Took a lot of
black.
intelligence checks.
He blends. He blends.
It took a while. All right.
He tries every single morning, that he just keeps it for the rest of the day.
Funny enough, Gideon goes first.
Is Gideon about to commit a hate crime?
Mhm.
Not a hate crime.
It's not a. It's 100% a hate crime.
Yeah, I mean, it's all it is a reborn guy trying to earn a living, and we're gonna kill him.
Well, he wouldn't drink the holy water, so
It's his own fault.
part of his action, he takes the baton, slams it down into the box, extending it down, and twists, and brings it up for a wind-up. He's gonna go Great Weapon Master on this one.
My God.
Dear
Okay.
Lord.
Watch him just be a regular guard who just didn't feel like drinking the water.
And the only reason
Automatically
that's a
murdered.
And the only reason Gallon detected undead is because it turns out he's slightly possessed. It happens to everyone.
Oh my god,
Just a
imagine
small
he's
possession.
just possessed.
He's just possessed. It's not
He's
even
not
Imagine-
unpossessed real quick.
Imagine you just have a tick too.
like he's not even maliciously possessed. It's just like the spirit of like his sister or something saying like, "Hey, I've come by to say hi." Wait, why do I think I have a hammer?
Why do I hear boss music?
I thought I stopped playing Elden Ring.
I can't.
Bam. Doesn't work for the first roll. Second attack. 14.
Is that
Is
that including the -5?
That's including the -5.
Okay. Because if he only had a +4 to hit, I'd be like, we are heavily overestimating this guy.
Yeah, no, I don't think I am heavily overestimating it. I think some people here are underestimating him.
What is a guard's AC? Is it fucking 14?
Guard's AC is 18 unless they're not wielding a shield, in which case it's 16.
Not wielding a shield.
Wouldn't it just depend on his armor?
Yeah, they get like scale mail or something by default, I think. Or is it plate mail? Hold on. Not plate mail. Totally not plate mail for a normal guard.
Not for a normal guard, no.
Wait.
Oh, nope. Without a shield, it is 14.
Oh, so it just hits.
Poor bastard
vampire.
just got a +10 to damage.
And the vampire's dead. Congratulations, everyone. We can go home. Just like the goddamn Revenant in my game. Just one shot the vampire.
Well,
That's fucking nuts.
yeah. So it's +10. Do. So it is 2d6 +5 +10, so that's +15. And he'll put a first in it.
Ooh.
This man's about to feel some hurt.
No. One more.
That is right, because it's undead.
Oh! Oh my god, 46.
That's a good roll.
It's still up.
Okay.
It would have hurt less
Imagine
if we
we
just drank the water.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think that would have hurt him, honestly though.
No, the high potency.
Yeah, that definitely hurt. There's
Oh,
no
protect-
wait. Ooh, he does roll a 2 on that, so roll another d6.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't change.
Doesn't change because you can only roll it once.
Yep, you must use the next roll, no matter what it is. It could have been a 1, and he would have had to take it.
Yep. So yeah, that's his turn.
Cool. Guess that means it's mine.
Yeah.
Cool, I'm gonna run at that dude. And I'm a swing. That hits.
Died.
That definitely hits.
And
He used a shield.
I'm not gonna try to kill it.
Okay.
Not yet. But not gonna lie, I am gonna smite it.
All right. Roll that 3.
It's
I think it's just taking a second. That's that. And that's that. So 30.
Nothing changed for me.
Plus 30.
Nothing changed for me. For me, it didn't roll. Did it roll for anyone else?
It rolled for me. So
For me,
it's
Refresh.
surprisingly, it's not fucking out.
Oh,
2 HP.
what a bastard. One more hit.
Holson, quickly, dagger.
oh,
15. And this one is the pommel just right to his head.
Cracks it. As you knock it against the wall, as you heard a crunching sound of the ribs break in, as you also cracked open his head.
And before he falls to the ground, with my other hand, I want to grab him by the neck, and then I'll take him into the room.
All right. I guess the initiative was just a formality.
dagger still hits the wall. There's still a dagger in the wall.
Okay,
I'll get that later.
I can't wait for a nat one.
For a dagger?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Can't wait to
boy,
get you back.
I didn't have my sheet open.
I have a 13 AC right now.
Dagger.
Nat 1, you called it.
Fucking what? Oh my god!
Roll me a D100.
It might just miss.
It might hit the guy. It doesn't. It just misses and hits like near the door frame. As you like take
Just
a
like
couple.
cloak. Can I get the guard's cloak and just pin that to the wall?
No, the Nat 1.
Yeah. You pin a cloak to the wall. It's a gallons.
I have a cloak right now.
You just had the thing mended.
Do I have a cloak on? Yeah, I guess I would. That's
You need some way to survive the cold
No
weather.
way.
yeah, I'd have the cloak. Okay.
Also, you got in the way. But I guess it doesn't matter now. So,
Like I was saying, Jack.
Rats. And I will toss the guy on the ground.
That is not a rat.
You're right, it's worse.
What the?
It's like 3 rats.
And now, I am going to inspect this dude's mouth while he's out.
Okay. You inspect the mouth, and you see something you didn't see before. On the inside, because all the previous bodies had the center of the chest, also the heart area, basically destroyed, obliterated, whatever you want to call it. You notice small little, not tendrils, like wispy, like I want to say tendrils, but I don't.
Is it like little strands of hair, but not hair, like way thicker than hair, almost like fish line?
Yes.
Okay.
He has a mustache in his mouth.
Seemingly wiggling on the inside.
What the fuck?
As you open up the mouth, and you open up larger, you notice that it can slightly unhinge.
Can I
As you
unhinge
see
it?
that- yeah, you unhinge it, and you see a muscle protrude with a needle-like protrusion in addition to the retractable teeth. Not a cuspid. The thing that like a mosquito's has. The
Proboscis.
proboscis. Thank you.
Out of all the
Huh.
words I remember, it's that one.
That's right. It's proboscis. Because it rhymes with tobuscus. Anyways,
Tuberculosis? What?
tobuscus.
This man, he has tuberculosis.
And you see the gullet of this man start to inflate a little bit. Easy now.
I'll stop what I'm doing. You ever see anything like this?
Yeah, it's over here.
And you think the fire won't work against them?
Make sure it stays down.
That didn't answer my question.
And he pulls out a jar with what looks to be a semi-translucent, pale white crustacean louse with, I hate to say like legs, but like, you know how worms have those small little spikes and things like that? That, but
No.
more like gelatin, like... You don't know that worms have like little spikes?
I never studied worms.
I did not.
They have like little like
I did.
spikes that like move them through the dirt.
Yes. It's like their little legs.
Yeah. All over the body.
Neat.
But with a slightly jellyfish like texture at the end. Now, you had a corpse that was missing a heart. Yeah, this is it. I'd close that mouth if I were you.
I will hinge his jaw?
You do, and the bulge tries to come up a little bit more, almost like trying to force the mouth open.
I'm gonna keep it closed.
Hey, just, roll me just, 2 athletics checks.
Do I get advantage because he's unconscious?
Because you're not fighting against him, but the thing inside? No.
Okay.
It's -2. Okay. You're good. As it starts to descend back into the chest cavity. So yeah, this is not a normal event.
I've never seen anything like this.
Yeah, it spreads a little bit like Sturgis.
I am slightly remembering something. Hold on. Brood guard. I'm trying to remember. I think the Yuan-Ti Brood Guard is created by something like this. Yeah. Can I roll for Akira to see if he's familiar with how the Brood Guards are made?
Yeah.
Let's see what you know, Akira. I want to add something to it because, I don't know, I got a lot of them left over. Why not? 22.
Okay, 22. You know that this is a similar effect.
Yeah, Yeah, most brew guards are made from human prisoners forced to consume a magical brew that renders them helpless and unable to fight off the inevitable. A human transformed into a brew guard loses all semblance of who it once was. Brew guard is hairless, emancipated with yellow green scale skin, blah blah. So basically, they are fed something and it transforms them into what their masters want them to be.
So that's why I said you're not entirely wrong about your little Wanty.
If you fought the UNT, you would not sing some little.
I fought some, but none of these types. Plus, these ones can hide in plain sight a lot easier.
You have not dealt with the UNT significantly. They also hide in plain sight very easily. Kind of their whole spiel.
I've only dealt with Malisons and stuff. The name.
So this said, they are... I don't know if they are consuming this or if it's being forced into them. Is the bottle demon back?
We have ruled that out.
I thought you killed that Galen.
Huh?
I thought you said you killed it.
You're the one that killed the flesh mass?
Fucking, is this something we established that I helped with?
Yeah, I think you and Gwilly did. You and Gwilly did help with that.
Yeah, I think that is something we did establish, actually. Like, why we were also in town, like, part of it. And we were monster hunters, we would be on the
What was
job.
established is that you knew about it, you were warned about it,
I thought we did something.
and you knew that a magistrate had killed it. You were looking for it. You didn't find it.
Tried finding it. Magistrate got it.
Makes sense.
So there's no bottle demon doing this.
There hasn't been any of that. We noticed that there is, as he just basically like rips off the backplate of his armor.
Of the guard or
That-
his own?
The guard,
Oh, okay.
he just fucking strips.
I don't know. He might.
Music.
He might. He might need the mobility to do what he's gonna do. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or he might have a. Or he might have a scar or something he might want to show off. Be like, yeah, no, they did this to me.
As he points out a similar puncture mark to the corpse that you saw that was eviscerated.
Right.
Near the left.
So, how long do you think it'll take for him to wake up?
I could do
Not
it now
long.
if you wanted him to. I could, just gotta heal him a bit. I got plenty of magic. I could wake him now if you wanted it.
Healing an undead is a bit harder than that.
Sort of, I've never tried it. Never
So-
wanted to heal an undead.
Fair. I will begin to tie this fucker up.
All right. Roll me
I'll ask. Well, not just tie up, like manacles and
manacles. All right.
like I'll ask Gideon if he has anything that he wants to use.
Jack, your manacles.
I have manacles and like
Well-
you see like regular like iron clasp cuffs, and then Gideon pulls out fucking cuffs with like steel rods in the side of them.
That's the kind I'm looking for.
Yeah. I have cuffs and boots.
Okay.
I can't believe Francis didn't want to join us on this.
This is like
No one told him.
We told you we were doing it. You were there when we picked up
No.
the bounty.
You said you were gonna go do a bounty, and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
you guys go ahead. And then no, it was gonna be explained.
You said you weren't doing shit for the next 2 days.
Exactly. And
we
you
told you
guys
about the bounty.
went and
We
did
told you about the
something, and then
bounty.
explained.
So,
Boy, Francis, I bet Francis is thinking he missed out.
if you want to go get him, you can go get him. Just don't
Hey,
go
Burroughs.
alone.
Hey, Burroughs, you want to go get Francis with me?
Can't remember if she used the sending stone.
She contacted
It
Gallon.
hasn't.
She contacted Gallon. Yeah.
He did that
I don't
via
know how.
post.
Oh.
She has money to burn to do the spending, but she got annoyed after finding out that you lied to her.
I mean, I could go with. I think Bellos and I need to talk.
No, you need to stay here.
I'd feel a little bit more secure.
And also,
That's-
this guy is like your business.
All right.
Ta-ta now. See you soon.
Alright, Burlos. Paulson, Burlos, and I are gonna go on another date. We'll see after you soon.
No, we're not.
No, we're going to go. Francis and them are going on a date.
Right. We're gonna go have a date with Francis.
What?
Is it a date?
No.
This is a fucking a fucking mess.
What? Do you want to go have the date instead?
Hey, you need to reevaluate, Galen. Also, you can't date all of us.
I think she can. We do it down there in Wasari all the time.
Each can, I guess.
And he looks over and says, what is it like?
It's great. It's great.
Is
You
that
have so
Gideon
much.
guy still with us?
You have so much freedom.
Is that Gideon guy still with us?
Oh, Gideon's staying in the room.
As
Oh
well
yeah,
as like
he can detect heart rates, right?
heart rate.
I mean, Gallon could probably hear it.
No,
Gallon
Wilson's just through the roof.
It's gone
Wilson
from.
might be having a heart attack.
Akir. Akir.
What?
I'd feel more comfortable with you here too.
But I like Burtles.
But
Here's the other thing.
Also, I can cuss.
I'll send my guy with her. How about that?
Let us have our conversation here. We need to sort this out ourselves.
Just grabs the person, like basically duct tapes this guy's mouth. Just like drags him into the bedroom. Fucking kids.
Oh, we're having this type of party, I see. Alright. No, I have the magic where I can contact Francis before we get there. Just need to get close enough.
Francis,
that way, when
you
we
hear
actually get there.
from Bellows as she pulls out the stone. We're coming to get you. Your day off is a little bit cut short. I'm annoyed.
Bel's gonna find out that Francis knew before.
Francis just kind of like slowly puts down his pencil, puts his hands on his face, and just with a response. Yeah, with a response. God damn it! I'll be ready. That makes two of us.
Alright,
Either
he
comes with me right now, or I'm just
I'm
leaving.
going. Galen, the armor's down in my room if you need to get the rest.
I'm gonna go do that if you don't mind, Gideon.
I don't know if it's Gideon. I don't feel comfortable telling my room number.
Yeah, no, I was gonna go alone.
Actually, Travis, go with him.
Whatever. Come on, Bottles.
Travis the orc?
Travis is the hooded man.
Ah! I thought Travis was Gideon this whole entire time.
No.
I heard
Gideon the orc.
bifocals and stubble. Gideon. Because he was the one who was talking.
Gideon was the
Yeah.
one talking, yes.
Gideon was
Whoa.
talking, yeah.
He's the paladin.
Gideon just told Gideon, the half-orc paladin, just told Travis, the spellcaster, to come with Gallon.
Well, I'll write Travis next to bifocals and stubble, young man.
Mhm.
Travis.
All right, Travis, let's go.
Lead
Is
the
Travis
way.
going with us all?
Travis is just going down with Gallon, unless you're going down there. Jack's staying
You know
up
what?
in the room.
Do you want to join Bellis tonight to go get Francis just in case? Because who knows what's out there tonight?
Leave Jack with this man?
Why
Jack's
Jack's
not gonna be alone.
Jack
Jack
has
has-
a guard.
Yeah, Jack
two
has a
guards with him.
guard.
He'll be fine.
Well,
Jack has one guard.
on guard with him.
I mean, the other guy's still a guard. It's just, you know.
Yeah, well, and also, Gallon's gonna be literally just like 2 minutes.
10 minutes to get
Okay.
dressed, but
Well, 12 minutes, because, get there and then get back, and then also
yeah.
the 10 minutes of getting in it.
We're talking
Um,
about this too much. Let's just go.
Before I leave, I'll lean into Gallant and just like whisper really quickly, and just because I don't have message, ask him what kind of wizard he is. He's got a spell focus.
Do small talk with him while you're getting dressed.
That's what I was gonna do.
She just wants to know.
Looking for another teacher already.
Also,
Also, we're leaving.
also-
Also, we're leaving Quill there with you.
yeah, she'll also add on to that. Ask him what he would wear to a special event. No questions. No reason.
At first, Gallon was like stone faced, but at that one, he just cocked the eyebrow.
I don't know why it came to mind, but it felt like miscongeniality when she was asked, "What's your favorite Sunday?" A day in April, a Monday, most likely.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just wants to know what wizards wear to fancy things. Because they only have robes. Is she gonna be the only one to pants? She just wants to know.
She's curious about wizard trends.
Because her dad just wears robes. And so she's like, I guess they're all robes.
Your dad doesn't wear robes; he wears pants. He just has a cloak.
It's a robe. Oh, what's my dad's school colors? I'll ask that later. I'll rep him.
He's a Slytherin.
Okay. I got the wrong color then.
Gold, blue, and black.
I was half right. It turns out he's actually a Hufflepuff. Who would have thought?
The gothic Gryffindor.
Oh.
Suck it.
So-
Anyways,
Party splitting up. Quill and Gallon are still there. Everyone else not.
I'll go with Belos and Akir to go get.
Also,
Oh,
stand firmly
Francis.
between us.
okay.
Yeah, I want to understand this date thing that everybody keeps talking about that she has a clue on. She's like, what? So that's what they'll talk about on the way to Francis.
I guess I'm saying hi to Travis.
So,
Get to know him.
Just me know that I did summon Zara today, and she's there until I finish a long rest, so she's just in the room.
yeah, they've been ignoring the shit out of that.
No, she is in my room. So when you guys go in there, you're gonna see her just standing there.
Yeah, Gallon opens the door. Ah, fuck.
An unseen servant.
I think. Except it's quite seen.
Very.
So,
Weird question. What would you say you wear to, like, I don't know, like a formal, like, wizarding event? As Galen is starting to get into his armor.
Just like looks at you, looks up and down, squints.
I'm just curious. Like, what kind of attire?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Whenever says Galen won't try.
$18.
Just like closes his eyes like slightly. Under like closed eye roll. Depends on the event.
Okay. Say, a meeting of a bunch of wizards.
Fanciful robes, suit, any magical bling you have. You know, it's kind of like a noble party. But, flaunting of magic and skill. Many glamours are used.
Oh. Thank you. It's useful.
Galen's going to be going to a magical event. He better keep this information tucked in.
Wait, what did Travis just say?
Said no problem. Do you need help with that?
It would go faster.
Just like walks over and you actually hear like slight clanking.
He's wearing armor?
Mm-hmm. As he adjusts everything, he's not wearing a full robe, he's wearing like a half robe. More so like a cloak that goes all the way to the front with a clasp. As he separates his arm, you notice a breastplate and greaves.
Is there anything on the breastplate?
Etchings and such of the matter, but there is a noticeable red jewel in the center, near the collarbone.
Be right back.
Okay.
Thanks. Got some pretty nice armor.
Thanks. Custom made. Helps to know people.
Bet it does. Alright, I guess we should get back.
He looks at you. You're doing all right.
What?
And he just walks off.
He said, I'm doing alright?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll guess I'll walk back with him. Cool.
Weird.
I don't know. I think it's good.
All right. About 20 minutes later,
Francis is waiting outside with his turret on his back like a backpack. Looks like a kid waiting.
you pick up from fucking school. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm pissed off too, Palmer. Yeah, we were getting good work done. I know. And here we go. I mean, how complicated could a freak? It's it. Game over. But now, fucking. I see Bellows first because it's Bellows.
Because it's Bellows,
All right.
followed by Akir, then followed by
You hear Holston. I just don't understand why you think. I mean, not everyone. Not all dates.
The
This was a
date.
pretty nice date.
It was a nice date. It was.
Yeah, we had a good
It's not
breakfast
like
date.
we have a. It's not like we have a rendezvous. Are you jealous?
Rendezvous different?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
It's very, very different.
Um.
How is it different?
Okay.
If I have to explain it,
Rendezvous
I'll
into
tell you.
sex.
We're fighting.
Or both.
Yeah.
We
Anyways,
could
Francis,
rendezvous then. We could fight.
if you want to say
It's
that.
gonna keep. It'll,
It's wholesome stuff.
Okay, I'm already starting this off being really confused. What's going on? Why do you need my help?
Vampire hunters. And, Galen.
Francis just kind of takes a moment, and I can see the potential problem. Why is it a problem?
I can't say because Belos doesn't know.
Doesn't know what?
Fuck.
Apparently, a secret that everyone knows but me.
Francis narrows his eyes. Oh
Domingo,
yeah,
someone
that's
just
right.
talked to the-
You
Yeah.
happened to be, yeah, that happened when you were... Sorry, my assumption was everyone, and I was the last one. Not gonna lie.
One of you. I don't know which. Most likely Galen.
Yeah. So, that being said, so what's the situation? Explain it to me.
We need your keen mind.
Your problem-solving skills.
Also, you might have a job opportunity.
Francis
I'm
raises an eyebrow.
I'm trying to sell your machinations.
They do have some mechanical-esque weaponry that you could technically expand on, and looks to the lionesses roar.
They have something kind of like that. It's weird.
It's not the same.
No, it kind of like, but not.
It's more
Not
so
yet.
like they have like travel size, compact, no gunpowder, pack.
It's like if you were to turn a briefcase into a gun.
Francis, as he's walking, he's just like, why would you do something like that? It makes no...
Why would you turn a ball into a mobile medical unit?
Alright,
Needs must.
let's go then.
It's just fellows like
No, no offense, Francis. Do you want one of us to carry you so we can go faster?
Francis just kind of stops for a minute, looks down at his feet. At this point, my entire day is fucked. Why not?
All right, Belos. I'm afraid he will bite me.
He's a fucking chihuahua now.
it's not a chihuahua or chow chow or iguana.
No, but
I
he's
like to
angry.
think
and
I look more like a pug.
No, he's angry, and I don't like it. I don't want to touch him.
Of
I'm
course I'm
angry.
angry.
You think I want to be touched? No, I want to punch shit.
All right, we'll
I
draw
won't punch
straws.
you, Francis. That was just takes Francis, puts
While you...
puts him under the arm.
We'll carry him like a football.
No, Francis just has his arms crossed. No, I'm just as displeased by this as you are, Bellos. Don't worry.
And we head back up to the hotel while trying to figure out what the fuck a rendezvous is.
Bellows has rendezvous. Different
And Olsen is determined to claim that she has done all this stuff.
well, I mean, with the definition that you've given for rendezvous, technically it has happened.
A fight or a fuck? I don't think you actually
I
fought
had
Belos,
fight.
though.
I did.
You trained with her. That
We
wasn't a fight.
fight.
Okay.
All right. After 10 minutes and an
Hey,
additional
now.
10 or technically additional 30 to get Francis plopped down at the hotel in front of the door where there's a guard. Everybody back in there.
So as soon as he sees the guard and he gets put down, he'll at Bellos and everyone. The hell did you get into?
You'll see Jack there with the guard.
It was a murder investigation, Francis.
Opens the door and Jack's there.
Oh, they roped you into this too, huh, Jack?
He roped us into it.
I'm kind of bound by law.
Alright. You know, I was having a very productive day up until this point. Let's at least try and keep that productive.
Yeah, and I had about 2 more officers about 3 days ago than I do now. As you see an officer wholly shackled, gagged, and is lightly conscious.
So I am going to take a wild guess.
He's turning into a Yankee.
And the fuck is a UNT?
Untrue, I
Paulson's just
think.
shaking her head no.
It's definitely not a UNT.
I have a lot of stuff to think about. My facts are getting mixed up.
Alright, so before people start just spitting out information,
You must be
what am I
France.
dealing with here? Why am I? I was told for investigative purposes, and I have a keen mind. Cool, you're flattering, great. Why am I here?
Seems like you're a security blanket for them.
Damn it. Okay,
You're good at putting 2 and 2 together. And perhaps
because
you
it
can
makes
see something.
4. It's not hard. But despite that,
Sometimes it is.
Well, when the
All right.
floor is silent,
okay. So I kind of got a gist of the situation that's. Urs.
you're breaking up.
All right. Okay, hold on.
Oh, by the
He's
way,
gone.
Galen, by the way, Galen, how is Zara doing?
Okay.
She's fine, sitting there.
Oh. I told her
Alright.
to attack and he said he can't answer the door. I wonder why that didn't happen.
Well, all right then. So here we are. I'm guessing you two are the vampire hunters. Thing, as I don't know you two.
Name's Gideon.
Gideon, cool.
And this is another Travis.
Alrighty then. Okay. Hello, other Travis. So, what am I looking at, and what am I here to try and figure out?
The first Travis the party met was the was
Yeah, I remember the
smoked
Ranger.
Genasi. Yeah.
Yep. I'm just working off what you guys tell me because he's catching up still.
Yep.
Okay. Long short of
I
it,
like that you just called him other Travis to his face, though.
yeah, like
I call him Travis Jr. It helps to organize him.
You know, Francis isn't pleased being here.
you're a few marks away from a catalog, aren't you?
I don't know what the mark means. Is
It
that
means
your
you're a few
currency?
screws shy of a swing set.
What the hell's a swing set?
You're not the shiniest bauble in the box, are you?
How dare you?
Sharpie's
It's
still
super
in the
shiny.
shed.
Look at my
The one that
brilliance.
He is pretty
Alright.
shiny.
The dullest stone in a pile.
You're not
Sounds
smart, are you?
I am as intelligent as I need to be.
Okay, let's stick with that. What am I looking at here? This is the third time I've asked.
Metamorphosis mixed with camouflage, mixed with, well, love to say conspiracy.
That doesn't answer my question.
Well,
Why is
Yeah,
he
they have a
shackled?
habit of. Yeah, they have a habit of doing that.
That's done so we can give you.
those are the broad answers. Now,
I'm not asking for broad answers. Why is this man shackled?
because he's one of them.
One of what?
Galen.
Some subtype of vampire.
So kind of like you.
And holds the fucking Jack looks over like, what the fuck?
Did you just fucking say that?
Wow.
Gallon is just
He's a what?
stunned.
Francis is just looking at the situation. Wait, what the fuck is going on here? You're here in a room with vampire hunters, looking at this thing. How the hell is this not the...
Hunting vampires is what we're doing.
Or whatever the hell this is. Some sort of weird vampire subread.
Just takes off the fucking the goddamn like duct tape, and you just see the fangs protrude as it like hisses and like fucking like makes a chittering sound.
Palmer, can you shut it up? And Palmer just shoves his entire fist into the mouth to gag it.
Huh.
God.
So, how's Jack looking at me right now?
Not well.
By the way, Yakir did not say you're a vampire. He said he told you to specify.
And Alice is not looking too well either.
You know,
Yeah.
to be expected.
Yeah.
By the way, given the situation, how else was Francis supposed to read that situation? That it hadn't already been out of the bag.
Alice said she didn't know. Still.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, it's fine. As long as it's out, it's out.
Well, I try to beat around the bush that long.
Look, okay, now that the cat's out of the bag, fine. Let's figure this shit out.
Cool. I like this one. Fiery.
Gallon is just not knowing how to act right now. Just kind of sitting there contemplating.
You have two holes in the back of your head just fucking burning.
Francis, is there any defining feature here you can pick out that is not obvious? You know, other than the teeth. So you can learn to identify others like him.
Well, my screen
If you want, I
decided
can
to
help
just...
you.
Hold on. My screen went blank, and I don't know why.
Francis's brain just
Oh,
turned
no.
off. Said nope.
Somebody cast blindness, deafness on him.
Oh god.
It was me, I'm sorry.
Gallon's brain is turning off for a second. That's for sure.
Okay, so you might have to roll some dice for me. Alright, so what are we trying to look for particularly? Are we trying to figure out where he's been? Are we trying to figure out what he's done? Are we trying to figure out where he goes? Or are we trying to figure out... What are we trying to figure out?
I know where he goes. I want to know where he's been. I also want to know if we can have a physical marker besides
physical identification, so we can recognize others like him when we find them.
Yeah, because my lovely group isn't all that sharp in the same ways.
Okay.
Can I try to sniff the body real quick, though?
You certainly
But he's
can.
awake.
See if there's any scent.
Alright, so Jack, this is one of your guards, or was one of your guards, right?
Yep.
Alright, so where has he been? You would know better than the rest of us.
He's been at the station and then came with me after his patrol shift.
Alright. Has this gentleman in particular been showing strange behavior patterns since whatever? You've known him longer than we have.
He's a ground force guard, basic. He's private.
So you didn't know him personally?
No.
Alright. You other guards, as he looks to the ones at the door.
It's only the one.
Alright, the other guard. You, I don't know your name, so forgive me if I just plainly call you guard.
Jeff?
Jeff, did you know this man personally?
No.
No.
Does anyone know if anyone knew this man personally?
I mean, I'm in the mid shift. He came in later.
No, that's fine. It's just an inconvenience is all, but we're going to be working off of that train of thought. All right. With that being said, when you were all traveling through the day, did he exhibit any strange behavior while you were following all this?
Jack looks over. He was one of the ones that approached first. That's why I picked him. He was closest.
So he, quote unquote, volunteered to be on this trip.
Yeah.
All right. So that's something. Why do people not normally volunteer?
It's a lot of grunt work, and those that came with me during the Chaplain case. It wasn't terrible, but I now have a reputation.
By the way, how's George doing? I haven't had the chance to ask about him. The one that got pretty much ruined.
He's doing good. He's
Good.
made some recovery.
That's good. That's good. Well, that being said, all right, so we had a volunteer. He wanted to be here. He knew what was going on. All right, so we have that to work off of. As for where he's been at the on patrol or anything like that. So unfortunately, without having anybody that has worked with him, Jack, is there any way you can contact somebody to see if there's anyone who's gone missing today?
I have to go back to the station. I could figure it out, but no one is not reported in. The only person that didn't report in was... looks over at Gideon, the one with a large hole in his chest.
Has anyone requested shift change to the night shift?
I can definitely look that up. Like
All
I
right.
said, I'm a detective. I'm not a captain.
Yeah, no.
Right.
So if you know anybody that could be, potentially available, that could, follow up on all that information, that kind of information we need to dial in on. Not something to be overlooked. It's something to be examined, and that's kind of in a hurry. But before you go, because at this point we'd have to send people with you just in case. Let's see. Is he in full guard uniform?
Jack? Yeah.
No, I meant the guy that's shackled.
Yeah. He has
Alright.
his basic guard leathers and things like that.
All right.
He was definitely dressed as a...
Is there
standard
any
guard.
detail about the guard leathers that seems off? Like someone who was trying to imitate a guard would make a mistake.
Roll me investigation.
You'd have to. Oh, hold on. I might be able to here in a second.
Also, quick
You let-
question. My
you let me
18
know what-
perception...
Yeah.
To smell him.
Yes.
Okay. Smells acrid. Very much smells sweet and citrusy, kind of. That slight corpsey smell. But there's a underlying hint of not guano, rat poop. As well as a smell of slight chemical.
Do I recognize the chemical?
That would be more so a survival or intelligence check to pinpoint that out.
Can I roll survival?
Sorry, I had to restart my computer. If you could
20.
roll me an investigation, please.
I will do that for you.
Well, I'll help him if he tells me what we're looking for.
Yeah, no, I'll
specifically.
be like right now I'm looking for details that would probably be missed by someone who was
you
trying
can
to
get
imitate being a
advantage.
guard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like matching details with the guard that's standing at attention. Also, Jack, see if there's anything that's crooked, not in the right spot. Little details. And then on top of that, if there's any sign of stains that shouldn't be there, or just anything that would seem out of place.
All right. With a 17, you notice that there is a perforation that was stitched back in the middle of the back.
All
As
right.
well as that because he's bound and you can just go up and touch him, there seems to be a slight hardening effect underneath the skin.
So, like, there's a knot.
Yeah.
All right, Gideon, you're a professional, yeah?
I like to think so.
What's this? As he kind of like starts poking the hardened spot on the skin.
That would be from the thing in his chest.
Francis stops and stares. Wait, what?
Show him the jar.
He takes out the jar, and you see the same translucent white, like louse, the size of a fucking pomegranate, with little like tendril-like spikes that are rubbery and like stringy, like fish line at the end, with
Francis,
a extendable proboscis.
Francis, when Francis sees that, he does that that take a step back, but like karate chop kind of the air for a second as he kind of like holds it away. What the hell? As he kind of like looks at it now that he knows that it's inside a jar. You know that moment where you don't realize it.
So
kinda...
it's similar to certain 1T transformation, but the whole body doesn't change on the surface.
So Francis is just like looking at it side by side. So, is there any way to save the guy?
Basically, this is his heart now.
Ah.
He's taken care of one way or another.
That's unfortunate. And this is inside, well, not this, but one of these is inside him at this very moment.
It acts kind of like a sturge.
Oh, great. Alright, and right now what's going on is that there is an obvious infection going on with these things, right?
Parasitic infection, yes.
Parasitic infection. What is their gestation period? How long does it take for these things to spread?
We haven't yet to find a fresh embryo.
How many have you found in the city?
We've taken care of a half dozen.
Half dozen. How long have you been hunting them?
3 weeks.
So 3 weeks, you found 6.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Are they easy to find? Do you know the signs, or are they typically good at bypassing your ability to hunt them?
They can't get too far with me. The rest of my friends don't have the same skill sets.
Alright.
But
Have
they
every
tend
single
to-
one of them been guards or guard-like?
No. Merchants. Guards. Civilians. But each one is going higher and higher in the tiers of the city. This one is a middle district guard. The one that we took care of 3 nights ago. Yep, 3 to 2 nights ago was a middle district in between high district guard.
Alright. Francis, with permission, takes the jar with the thing in it, and he'll kind of tap it. Does it react?
It does not.
Is it dead?
You notice that there is a significantly large nail in the base of what could be considered the skull of the little louse creature.
Mm-hmm. Francis is thinking for a moment. Are these things typically quick, or are they sluggish?
Well, we did see one of them jump out of a guy's mouth. Wasn't super quick, but was able to extend these tendrils and whip itself to a surface or wall.
Alright, so it's quick.
Yeah.
That means it has quick reaction time, probably has a quicker time to embody itself into people, which means their infestation is something, if not going to be a problem, if it hasn't already become a problem. Hmm. So, unfortunately for us, there's an obvious tell. But unfortunately, you're with the knowledge that this one volunteered to be here means that they have complete control over the neural and mental functions of the host that they are embodying. Is that a safe assumption?
It would be. It's not a thrall. It's not a spawn either.
Jack, is there any form of, let's say, anything that could be used as sort of a way to, how do I say, in Inkford, is there any way to maintain any kind of plagues, or is there any kind of like way to try and quell disease, like some sort of what's the word, quarantine?
That's above my pay grade. There's conjunction between certain apothecary guilds as well as gravemeisters.
All right,
As well
and
as conjunction with some of the clergy.
all right. First, we need to get a medical professional to assess this gentleman right here. Secondly, we need to try and figure out and get a hold with all the people that are in charge of that kind of thing, because no matter how much we try, no matter how much we do, we're never going to find them all. It's physically impossible, seeing as they've already spread it from the low into the middle district and going higher. They're probably going for a goal, or they're trying to find something. Now, if they've been moving, hopefully they've been moving in a pack. They're not just expanding. So they're all moving in a group, and that's being hopeful.
He is smart. Looks over at the rest of you.
That being said, the sooner we can find some sort of, not so much discreet, we want it to be known, but we can't let them know what we're looking for. We can play it off as some sort of disease to to get people into a door and see if they have the signs, i.e. the pinch in the back, the obvious fangs and such and such. Is there any other way to tell if they are infected?
Well, we do know one crucial thing, Travis. None of the other ones that we've taken care of had any type of reproductive delivery system. So,
Meaning that there's a set amount.
we have the running theory that there is one that is doing the infection.
So what we're finding are the spawn that cannot produce more. That there's one. That's the working theory?
That is the working theory. It's usually what it is with vampiric type of creatures. Claim a territory, expand with as many underlings and any other vampiric creatures within the area either must be subjugated or killed.
Alright. So that means that what's going on is a lot easier to deal with than a potential plague.
Yep, and that's why it's dangerous, because things like this get the right target. Any legislation, heroes, or any of the like can be infected and turned.
Alright. And this is the first one that we've been able to capture to study and see if there's any behavioral distinctions.
Technically, no, but this is more so another subject.
Alright. Do these creatures have any aversions to anything? Something that we can use to make searching easier?
Overstimulation to the nerves.
One more time?
Overstimulation to the nerves, as well as any of holy concoction.
Holy concoction.
Or channeling.
So they have an aversion to, say, bright lights.
Think more shocking. Lightning. Static. Things of the nature.
So pain receptors.
Overloading them. They also have a terrible spray, as well as a rather powerful jaw/proboscis bite.
All right. So a physical weapon, that means range is our friend. We need to find a way to manipulate their sensory overload and see if we cannot incorporate some sort of holy device that could leech them out or make them uncomfortable, forcing them to act strange, which would be the best way to hunt them out, especially out in the open.
This would be considered a parasite, turning into more so a plagueis-like curse. So, restoration magic. Lay on hands. Should trigger some of it.
Yeah, but that's only a limited resource. We need something that could be utilized in a more continuous set.
Any of you have lightning magic, that'll work.
Lightning magic, not so much. Again, it's more a matter of trying to find something that we can use on a more continuous basis. For instance, something, Jack, like my shield, if I could maybe find some way to incorporate that, use it as like a holy pulse, or something like that. But I have no way of mimicking holy magic.
Looks over. Can't help you there. We got limited supply of holy water.
Yeah, again, limited supply, which means whatever we try and use it on is the limited chances of finding it. And at this point, it's literally finding a gnome in a city, you know?
Yeah.
I can help a little bit with, being out there. I might be able to track down.
Why? What did you find? No, he saw you sniffing.
Yeah. So what did that 20 survival get me, by the way, to identify?
That 20 survival tells you that it is a specific type of chemical for sanitation and making of what can all be described as either mulch or some sort of wet and damped fertilized ground or dirt.
Could
And,
Francis make a check of some sort to apply where that would be most prevalent?
if that's shared between you, that's fine.
Yeah, no, Francis was asking what did you find, and if you say that.
I'll mention the mulch, and yeah. I'll mention all that, except... Yeah, no, I'll mention all of it. Except for, the rat droppings. I'll keep that out.
That might be important.
Oh, I know it might.
Alright. Working off the mulch and potential other information other than the rat droppings, would I be able to make some sort of check to find out what that kind of information would lead to as a potential clue?
That would be either a history or survival check.
And does that count as Galen helping me?
Yes.
So I shall do survival because he has training in... You have training in survival, right?
Yes.
All right. You don't have training in... You have training in history, though, right?
No?
No? Okay, so it would have to be survival.
That was Zeno.
That was Xeno. Gotcha. Alright, here we go. Advantage survival. Nice.
21. Making of mulch would definitely take a factory of some type to make large quantities. They would have sanitation stuff, to keep things mostly clean. So you think you might be looking for some sort of fertilizing distribution plant.
Alright, Jack, is there any kind of some sort of sanitation, fertilization plant, or like a factory of sorts in the city?
There's the warehouse district. There's some factories there. Utilizing a lot of the druidic cattle and farmland. Keep that fertilizer.
Well, that might be a good place for us to start looking. The sooner we go, the better. And if there's any more information that we could work on, then I think the best course of action is, firstly, Jack, you and your men go ahead and go back to the precinct, try and see if you can't figure out any strange causalities, anything that somebody would want to change shift for one reason or another. If someone's been gone missing and then apparently appeared a day or two later, stuff like that, and follow up on those leads. Don't engage them, don't talk to them, but kind of get information on them.
Right. Okay.
All right. And myself and anyone else who would like to follow, I will see if I can't find some way to incorporate some sort of holy tracker on my gear. See if there's anything that I could create or something that I could perhaps do to force a visceral reaction from whoever is infected by one of these things. Galen, you and anyone else who I believe you would feel necessary, or anyone else who you feel would be necessary in the search, try and see if you can't find out more information, find a more detailed location of whatever you sensed. You have a good nose. Use it.
Alright.
Oh, good. Also, Gideon, how come we did not make him drink the tea water?
What?
We all had to drink tea.
Because you all drank mine. I just
But
used
he
my
didn't.
ability.
Oh. Why did he? Made me ingest silver.
How would I do that?
Spell helps with that.
My ability's limited. Plus, trust is earned.
I will pull out a holy water flask and I will hand it to Jack.
You strike me as a hypocrite.
You strike me as a grand avenger.
Yes.
Well, either way, the more information we can get, the better off we'll be. The more we can do, the faster this gets done. And I am very interested in getting this done as quickly as possible. Any questions?
I guess there's not really a question, more so a comment. I wouldn't recommend going down to the lower district.
Me?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
He kind of lives there.
You know the area. Miguel's still prowling around.
Who's Miguel?
Other
My boss.
vampire hunter.
So there's more. Fun. Alright, then we'll...
There's a few of them.
Alright. If there's anybody anyone can think of above board Galen that might be able to help, by all means, reach out. Alright? The more people... What?
Oh no, I'm going to the sewers for this.
You know, and that's why Francis is saying out loud, not directly, now that he knows that there's more vampire hunters, he's kind of directing this more towards the Gideon and the guy. But for everyone in the room, if there's anyone you can think of that might be able to help, the more minds we have on this, the faster this goes. So, if there's any other questions, any other concerns, I think we should reconvene within the next 2 hours. All right. Probably. Probably somewhere down in by the warehouses, because I think that'll be the best place for us to start looking. Perhaps if we get lucky and your working theory is correct, and it's just one creating a bunch more, we can find that one, end this right at the source, cut off the head, so to speak.
Indeed.
Well, I don't think I'm getting paid enough for this.
Yeah, we happen. I don't know what it is, and Jack will attest to this. Me and the rest of us tend to get lucky and always find the simple projects that turn into complicated issues.
Oh. Very well. Orson, my room. Orson.
Orson.
Orsina.
Orson.
Are you having a rendezvous?
Orson to the max.
Orson.
Orson on to love.
Yeah.
She didn't say away. Yeah, she said back last. Also, you're muted.
Yeah.
Don't know if she didn't know she was muted.
Did she somehow fall asleep?
Possibly. I was trying to. What I was gonna offer her was do her training, get that out of the way, and then I need to take a short rest to get all my inspirations back.
Yeah. So,
but
I guess Holson is currently unavailable. She might be in the restroom.
She might be. I'm gonna just add her just in case. But I'll do my short rest, and if she turns out she wants to do her training, I'll help her with that. And those would be my 2 hours, because I am more useful when I'm supporting others.
All right.
And that sounds good. Galen, if you want to take someone with you, you can. I'll just be going to the Holy District, see if I can't figure out some way to, or someone I can talk to perhaps get an idea of what I can do.
All right.
And I need Galen to follow up on that scent to the best of his ability, while, obviously staying safe.
All right.
Yeah.
Since we don't need this one anymore.
Wouldn't it funny if you got 2 nat ones?
As you see him just strike the chest.
Yeah, it's dead.
Could be deader.
As you see, like, an extra blow into the body, just searing it from the inside.
There we go. Oh yeah, Francis, you can make that. Yes, something when you hit someone and releases holy water.
That's easy. That's just a launched projectile with a cavity.
Well, here's an idea. If you want a visceral reaction from undead creatures, what if you created an item that could make it rain holy water in a short area?
Or even a mist. Make them. Yeah.
They make spray bottles, but I don't think people would appreciate getting sprayed.
I'm pretty sure they'd appreciate it more than becoming that.
I get to be a prankster today. Yay.
You seem sassy. Are you okay?
I was hoping for today to be a very calm and simple day, where no one bothered me and, I could actually get some work done.
Well, you don't have to be here if you don't want to. It's okay to take days for yourself.
I was told I was needed, which usually means I'm needed.
Well, it was requested. You surely help, but we could have found something else if you truly wish to be left alone.
I'll remember that next time. Now I'm knee deep in it. So, the sooner we get this done, the sooner I get back to work.
Alright. I'll go into my room for training.
Toodaloo.
Yep. And as everyone leaves and we're all leaving the building, Francis will walk next to Jack. So, I take it you're having a fun day?
You have no idea.
Yeah.
You know, apparently there's been some progress on the Galding Iris.
Oh. There's been a network established by any chance, or?
Not per se, but I've been working with Dean Chaplin as well as his new associates, Jackson. You know,
Tully, I think it was?
yeah.
Yeah.
So, they apparently sent a small group, found a base of operations, a little hideaway. There's signs that he was there. Your missing mechanic friend.
Ah. Yeah.
But
Well, I
They
guess
fought
that's... Go ahead.
they fought a creature. Wasn't normal, per se. Some sort of, I would like to say weirdly not this. More so like a large beetle.
That tracks. The grafter, or whatever he was called. No, it was the grafter, right?
Yep.
The grafter that we called, he was doing a lot of insectoid experiments when we first fought him. Would make sense that he continued that, perhaps.
Apparently had some sort of bio electricity discharge.
Hmm.
It kind of fried itself as well as injuring one of the party, but that's about it.
Well, no casualties and, a step in the right direction. That's a win.
Yeah. So, I've also been digging around in the lower parts, seeing if any weird acquisitions been coming through.
Well, hopefully nothing that needs to be explored anytime soon.
I'll let you know about the progress. It's kind of a pet project.
Yeah. Well, don't worry, Jack. I am apparently now part of this, and I'm going to make sure that everything gets done as quickly as possible.
Your teammates are interesting.
Yeah, they are. They're very useful. I say that in the most, respectful and loving way. We each complement each other pretty well, and it's just situations like this tend to get out of hand, it seems.
I thought there was a serial cultist case, not insectoid vampires.
At this point, stuff like that doesn't faze me. Seen a lot of strange in just a few months.
How the hell does it, survive? It replaces the heart? It's not, and just goes on the, what the fuck?
A weed that needs to be weeded out, basically. It's a parasite. There's a lot of things that do similar things on a smaller scale. There's this parasite that does the same thing to insects.
Gross.
Yeah, not pleasant.
A buddy once that fished out a trout and had a scaly thing on its tongue. Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, that. Well, that one's not so much the same thing. It becomes, I know exactly what you're talking about. It kind of becomes a mutually beneficial, more so on the little parasite side. It keeps the thing alive so that it can eat. It's disgusting.
And you keep on walking and just like discussing what the fuck.
Mm-hmm. And Francis will. I'm assuming Bellows is following me.
Oh yeah.
In this situation, yeah. And Francis, when it's just the three of them, Francis will stop and look up to them. And I'm sorry that what I said caught both of you off guard. I had assumed with the situation that it was that somehow you knew.
No, it seems like I was the last to know.
Again, like I said on our way there, I thought I was until apparently just recently.
Doesn't help that everyone knows and is in on the joke besides you. It's not helpful.
Mm-hmm.
And when
I wasn't
talking about vampires and realize it's really easy to miss one.
You know, I realized that, and there's really no way of saying again. I thought everyone else knew because you all spent more time with Galen than I did. But Jack, just know on the on the sense that I'm aware. Me and Galen have had a conversation, a very pointed conversation, and I'm keeping track of him.
Good. If those vampire hunters didn't kill him, must be a purpose. Plus, he drank the water, so I don't know what the.
My understanding is it's not 100%. There's traces, but don't think too much on it, Jack, and I would appreciate the oversight in Galen's perspective. I don't care what you do with the vampire hunters, but Galen has kind of become someone who I need to rely on. Huh?
Don't worry, I'll leave it out of the report.
I appreciate it, Jack.
All the things that you've done for this city, as well as for helping me out. Least I can do.
Yeah. And as always, here to help you out with the situation that has apparently already been way out of hand and only now just finding out about it. So, just another day in the office, I guess.
I don't get paid enough.
I'm not even sure how much this bounty is worth.
300 each.
Oh, that's not bad.
But it might be increased because of the circumstances.
Yeah, like I said before, what is it? I think we're being called the Outsiders. Us Outsiders are lucky that way.
Yeah, it's one of the nicknames that's stuck. Besides the walking orphanage.
Francis kind of blinks. Yeah.
Crew.
The one that stuck out the best to me was the Outsiders. Let's go with that one for now.
Yep.
Don't need people knowing about the orphanage. That kind of points a finger at people. Either way, you take care of yourself, and, if you find out anything, again, we'll meet in about an hour and 50 minutes.
All right. Come on. As he talks to the guard, the other guard is like, "What the fuck?"
Mm-hmm. I'll let you deal with him.
Yep.
And then Francis and Bellows will go to the Holy District to see if there's any way I can get something that could perhaps temporarily use my pulse as some sort of beacon.
All right. So, Galen. You have a nice set of friends. They are very understanding.
They're good people.
Not all of them knew. It's a shame. Try to be,
Yeah. Yeah, no, I appreciate your,
candor.
Yeah.
Currently, we have a deal going.
We do.
I'll blab, you help me hunt.
I'm gonna use my channel divinity.
Okay.
I need to go speak to a contact. Alone. I promise you, I will be back. I've given you no reason to doubt me yet. I've been truthful this entire time. I want this bastard taken down. But I need to go to my contact alone.
Roll a persuasion check.
26.
I think you've earned a little bit of a lighter leash now that I've seen all your friends. If you go missing, I just find one of them. Don't worry, there's nothing nefarious on that. They didn't do anything.
All
You
right.
don't need to hurt people to get the information.
I look over to Travis. Yeah, you don't.
So, tell you what. You take this with you. It gives you a slight piece of paper. Seems to have some scrolling on the edges. When you're on your way, or wherever you meet up next, write on that, and then burn it.
And then you'll get the message.
Yep.
All right.
It's telescription paper. It's how we do things a lot more easy.
Can I insight check him?
You can definitely do that.
I want to know if there's anything nefarious behind this, like if he's gonna use scry or anything like that. Fuck.
Hard to read.
You can have my reroll.
Oh,
I
you're
haven't
back!
used it.
And thank you.
Yeah, no, I've been sitting here.
We try to talk to you.
It got worse.
Well, I tried.
I know, thank you.
Go ahead and take mine.
Okay, got another.
I have my lucky coin in case I need it.
Thank you, sir. Praise the Lord.
It seems that he's fairly confident that you won't run.
So,
And he's telling the truth about the paper.
all right. I don't sense any ulterior motive behind that.
There doesn't seem to be any ulterior motive or inkling.
Okay. Just being cautious.
All right. Thank you. I'll be back. Some point. Well, I use the paper.
If you come during the day, I'd love to see it firsthand. If it's sunny.
Can do.
We're gonna get ready for the occasion.
All right. I'll see you.
Ta-ta.
Wait, what do you say?
Ta-ta.
All right, and I will head out. And I would like to stealth.
Roll my stealth. Disadvantage for heavy armor.
Yeah. But I'm gonna use Pass Without a Trace again.
And you only use that once?
I have 2 second level spell slots.
You do. 21.
19.
Or 19.
Yeah, 19.
Yeah, my bad. You guys rolling an advantage for things.
Right?
So, 19. You feel fairly confident in blending with the crowd and slipping through the alleyways.
Alright. I'd like to make my way to the sewers. And back to good old Benji.
Alright. Roll me a survival check because you only gone once. It'll be an advantage, obviously, because, yourself. Yeah,
You might get lost.
quite a while. Eventually, you do find yourself plopping out nearby drainage pipe, about 40 feet up in the air, but with your wall cling ability, you move around easily.
All right, all right.
You see a lot of those little clockwork like toys clambering about that are mismatched and made from scrap. They take notice of your presence and the colors change from yellow to green.
Okay. I will walk by them.
All right. They take notice of your presence and, other than that, leave you alone.
I'd like to make my way to the Foul Blood hideout.
You get there. Do. And you actually hear music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
As you hear the sound of a phonograph.
I will, knock on the door.
Who is it?
It's Gallon.
Oh, it's him. It's him. Opens up the door. There is Benji.
Hey.
Hey, come on in. Where'd you go?
Thanks. I had to talk to some friends.
Yeah, luckily it was cloudy out. So let's go inside.
All right.
You get to meet the rest of them.
Oh.
As you see a very lanky, dirty blonde, slightly like cataract eye, while the other eye is not red, but like this amber brown, like hue. Thin man, small like cosmetic scars and things like that. One noticeably like that's cut into the lip right around the fang area. As he gives you a smile. My name's Evan.
Nice to meet you, Evan. It's Gallon.
Yeah. Benji's told us what you are and taste. As he is like covered in like a little bit of machine oil and like grease. You see Turog doing his thing, just jamming out.
Yes.
Currently sucking on what could only, you hope, to be a rat, but it could be a dog. You're not too sure. And you see a younger looking woman in what could only be described as a hammock made from heraldry of some type, some fancy curtain, just drawn in a book. Medium length brown hair, slightly reddish eyes, as is the trend
Mm-hmm.
Pale complexion, things of the make. Seems to have been slightly rosed up, which you can only think would be like makeup.
Mm-hmm.
Wearing simple shirt and what could it be described as riding pants and long boots. So you're the new one.
Yeah, I guess I am.
Were you a knight in a previous life? That's a lot of armor.
Somewhat.
Ooh, mysterious.
But, I'm, sorry if I put a damper on the mood, but, Benji, I need to speak with you. It's a very serious matter.
If you can say it to me, you can say it to the group. We don't really hide nothing from each other.
Alright then. Those hunters. There's a vampire something. And I will explain.
As soon as you say the hunters and vampire something, the music kind of cuts out.
There's a vampire. Its heart gets replaced. And I will describe in great detail what it was. Including, like, the unhinging of the jaw and stuff. Just because I can't really remember every detail right now. So I'll send it to him. There's something out there churning people. 2 guards so far that we know of. And I'll explain to them the smells that I smelt. Including the rat and the sanitation.
This factory, well, we ran into something similar. As Evan speaks up. Something munching down on someone. We thought it might be a new blood, but it had lanky, like arms and a long.
Gallon takes out his book and starts writing down.
I guess tongue?
Yeah, it was.
It creaked a little bit. It smelled foul. I guess it could be sanitation and the mulch. But I ate brain, and it's worse than Turog's lunch. Acrid. Smells like ammonia. Also sweet. It's doesn't.
That's exactly what I smell.
Yeah. It crawled up a wall.
Where did you spot it?
Near the middle high. It was wearing it looked like its clothing was slightly no, it wasn't slightly. It was about 5 sizes too small in the lengths of the arms and legs. Stretched in proportion. Clambered up and sounded like a chittering as Marcy drops down with a sketchbook. We can see slightly in the dark, but it was a little bit far away. And presents a picture of what seems to be bald man with an unhinged, split bottom jaw, with a large proboscis, exaggerated, stretched out forearms, and strange talon-like multi-clawed fingers.
This,
It's a rough sketch, but that's what they do.
the others didn't look like this.
There's others? This is the first time we saw something like this.
Yeah, no. Whatever. This might be the thing churning them. So, it's replacing the hearts. That's how it infects. It's like a parasite.
Well, that's weird. If it's a vampiric-like creature, I wouldn't think the heart would matter.
It's
Certainly, since ours don't beat. But if it's drinking blood, it might be filtering it through there so it could feed.
Is it drinking blood too?
You don't know.
I just know about the flesh.
You just know about the flesh of the hosts.
I'm actually not sure if it is drinking blood. I know that it's eating flesh.
You also know that it's going through the spine.
And it also, in each, the two guards that we did find that were turned, there was an injection mark in their spine. About this big.
Oh, it's not like a tap. So whatever it's doing, it's planting whatever it needs to there. If it's like a parasite, it's attaching to the nerve bundles and growing upwards. It could have getting stabbed in the spine, and like the nerve bundles, they tend to twitch, so there must be some sort of paralytic effect.
Gallon's writing all this down.
And it's coming from Evan, who drinks spinal fluid. So, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it can't be good. So, not to get up to it, but you mentioned the hunters. They didn't follow you, did they?
No.
How do you... Are you... They look at each other. How'd you get away?
We are hunting the thing that is doing this to the people. You are safe. I promise.
Roll a persuasion check. If we weren't safe, you wouldn't be safe either. So,
Exactly. And plus, Benji actually saved my life from that one hunter. Thankfully, I met one who is a bit more level-headed. He doesn't want me dead. We're here. I'm here for information about this thing. You guys are safe, I promise. What the community you guys have built here is one of the most incredible things I've ever seen.
You hid information from Francis to keep them safe.
Yep. Actually, I even hid information from my own team.
There's bodies.
What do you say?
There's bodies.
What bodies?
Near the edge.
Does anyone have any idea what he's talking about?
Edge of Wertorg. Edge of the scope. It's It's near the edge of the city, near the drudges, where the sinking is. You didn't tell us it wasn't important before.
Well, that's...
They didn't smell right. Left him. Just begins to suck on the bone. I'll check you.
If you could, that'd be great.
All right. Just like takes one last little bite and starts to chew on the bone a little bit. Okay, this way. And
I'll follow. But before I leave,
follows.
oh, they follow. Okay.
Yeah.
As we're going, I'll say, "Thank you."
I'm gonna tell Lockley we're going on patrol. Might as well. See you in a bit. I'll track you down. And head off. You find yourself on the outskirts about nearly an hour going through until you find what can only be described as a cistern or a waste pit, where you see a total of 7 to 8 bodies. You smell right. You're wobbly. As he takes what looks to be some type of fish hook or rope hook and pulls one forward, which the entire body on the inside empty.
What the fuck?
Like they are rubber suits with a large puncture mark at the base of the skull.
This is...
Not right.
Yeah, it's not right. Have any of you ever seen anything like this?
It's similar to what I do, but it's not the same. It's total liquefaction. Whatever it is, it didn't just eat the blood, the marrow. It's liquefied everything. Not right.
How, where are we at? How long did it take to get here?
An hour from the sewers.
Okay, where are we, above ground right now, or what?
You're below. You're in the sewers.
We're below. Alright, so we're below in the sewers, an hour away from...
What could
So it took you half an hour to get there, and then an hour to get here. You got a half an hour before the rendezvous time.
Alright.
Where is this?
Where is this under?
The clanking booming place.
The factory.
We're underneath the industrial district. Near the port.
I need to figure out which factory it is.
Smells like shit.
Is there a sewage facility up there?
Oh, we're in the cistern for the sewage dump. For the drainage. Smells like a lot of shit. Smells like yak. Smells like some sort of beast of burden excrement. Ugh. It's gross.
Can I sniff to try to identify anything?
Sure.
Survival or perception?
Survival. You get about the same that you got earlier. Smells like manure and chemical.
Okay. So, 8 bodies. All liquefied on the inside. In the industrial district.
Evan, purses up. I think we should leave. Who knows when he'll come back. Whatever it is. It's hella caustic. Don't want to be around when it comes back. It's a dump. Marcy, let's go. Truck.
Yeah, you guys leave. And thank you.
What about you?
Well, I need to keep investigating.
Come back safe. And just pats you.
I'll try. And I will... Is there any sort of, way to the surface from where I am?
You could definitely climb up walls. And with your strength score, you don't really have to really try, except for one door that is shut from the other side. If you would like to attempt to make a strength athletics check to pry it open.
Alright.
19. It starts to buckle as you hear the... But it doesn't move yet.
Guess I give it another go.
You feel like you may have warped it slightly.
I would like to try to concentrate for a second, and I would like to try to extend my claws again. I'm gonna try to tap into that.
Roll me a wisdom check.
Straight die.
You start to feel it. It's a different sensation than it was before. Your heart starts to pump a little faster, faster and faster. As you feel some sort of strength flow through you, but not of your own. You may try again. And as you start to purse your lips and strain as you grit your teeth, you feel them extend slightly as you reassess your grip, digging in to the solid stone, and begins to rip and rip until you start to bend it open. As you hear a pop.
Okay.
I
Cool.
need you to make me a constitution check. You're okay.
Okay. All right. And I guess I go out. What do I see?
You go up a little bit more and end up in a factory. Looking around, you hear a little bit of steam rolling through as a light, what seems to be mist, graces the bottom of the floor. You smell that large amount of dirt.
Do I see any exit?
Not currently. You seem to be dead in the middle. You do see a skylight or two that seems to be blacked out.
Okay. Guess.
As you hear chittering.
I would like to go back down.
And you begin to go back down.
And
In the belly of the beast.
did I hear? Did I hear the chittering from below or in the thing?
All around, but it sounded mostly like above.
Okay, yeah, going down. And I'm a fucking
Away is
book it.
best.
I am fucking booking it. I am dashing.
I was like, you're alone, buddy.
Yeah, no, I am dashing. So that is 80 feet of movement.
All right. You hear
And as soon as there's enough space, you're getting a horse.
Yeah. As you start to move with great fervency, you hear that chittering go louder and louder.
Oh boy.
But luckily, with a great amount of speed and deftness, it starts to fall slightly behind.
I was gonna turn into a horse. Funny.
And that is where we're going to end tonight.
Sick.
That was
We found out where we found out where Big Daddy is, and we were heading
I
straight
don't
there.
like that.
I'm glad I went to my vamp friends.